Let's check first the Pyke runes. He's going Halo Blades, Chip Shot, Sixth Sense, Ultimate Hunter, and Unflinching, and Bomb Plating. So, first of all, I don't really like this ward here too much. I mean, sometimes I don't know why they invade like this, but I think warding is not really needed. You can just cover. Then talking about runes, Chip Shot with Pyke. The good thing about Chip Shot with Pyke, I don't know if you see Chip Shot. Yeah, you see Chip Shot. With Pyke is that you are going to play with Q plus damage, right? You could go Q plus damage in matchups where you want to look to poke a bit more. Like means that you will Q, use Hail of Blades, and that's going to be your trade pattern, right? This is going to be your trade pattern. Normally you get this with Scorch and Sorcery, so your Q has like more poke potential, and that's how you want to play, right? And then you can do the Q plus E combo when the target is a bit lower. That's how I would say. When you're building Chip Shot, that's what you really want to do with Pyke. Then Sixth Sense, I don't really like Sixth Sense. I think it's way better. I mean, Sixth Sense could be fine if you are going to chase with Sweeper level 1 and try to look for something with a stronger AD carry, right? But Jinx is not as strong, so I think Deep Ward is better, or the other one, right? Ultimate Hunter, I prefer Relentless Hunter in solo queue, but I guess Ultimate Hunter, why not? Bomb Plating is standard, and Unflinching, but I would take like maybe Demolish and Bomb Plating. I think Demolish and Bomb Plating is just better. I will get you a review as soon as I think I have one that can survive 5 minutes. Don't worry, Danny. You know, I can make it. I can make you survive more than 5 minutes. It depends, you know. I can find mistakes everywhere. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right, here Viego decides to fetch check a bit. Okay, not bad. I don't think it's bad. I mean, they win a lot here by Viego being this low. He's not going to suffer that much in the clear. Maybe Nocturne can look to punish. I think if Nocturne was a bit brave, he would start on enemy Raptors. He starts on enemy Raptors. He could look to punish a bit more Viego. I mean, leashing is not the greatest, and now we don't have sound actually. Let's drop the sound and let's mute the pings, and let's drop it a bit here. All right, let's see the laning phase. I dislike not having Sweeper. He lost the potions already level 1, which is not great. And how this lane you want to play this lane is just let Jinx do the heavy lifting in the wave, and you play around the bush control. And with the bush control, you're going to be able to drop some good hooks. Fishing for a first hook plus Halo Blades is not going to be bad, but now he has to back off. It's pretty good. I like it. Now, this is a common mistake that a lot of supers do, and we have talked about this already. Like, you do this initial trade, look the HP of Lucian, and now look, like, this is so common, like so common. You do an insanely good trade, and after this, you do this. And be here, just do this, and stay here. Why? Even if you don't have the Q, look what the enemy team sees. They don't see you in this bush, right? They don't have vision. And you force them to ward it already, which is fine, right? And then you can back off. Like, we can see it again here. The trade is coming. Pay attention to the trade. Now, I will pause. Now, this trade is good already because you pop your Halo Blades and the Q damage, right? Plus the bomb plating is pretty nice. You're not going to take a lot of damage. Now, just go into the bush and let Jinx play the wave. Now, Lucian can never step up, right? All of this, even if like a small detail, it means a lot in laning phase for a support. And now he goes for this bush when he could be playing here already, right? And force the ward of the Lucian. I mean, here he ends up flashing for flash and heal of Mel, but it's the same thing. Here you already have the level 2 control, so you want to go into the bush and control from here. You don't need to be here hitting minions at all. You don't want to give Lucian any space. I mean, Lucian is in a bad spot. Like, Pyke is not playing that bad, but it could be way better. You see this going out? That doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. This is bad. You want to be in the bush, like, you are too, guys is too, moving all the time, you know, moving all the time. But this is fine. Now, you have to think here as Pyke, what can I do under tower? almost nothing, right? There's nothing you can do. You can pressure a bit. You can drop a ward here. Like, you see, there's no job for Pyke here. So he has a ward, so he didn't start with sweeper. So the positive thing about starting with a ward is that now you can do this and drop a ward here, or drop a ward here if you want, right? Why is this important? Because this is going to spot where Viego started, and also is going to give you a, if he's going to do top to bot, he will finish on golems and you will see him, right? So it's a really good ward instead of doing nothing, right? And just watching, because you're a melee champion with a hook, but you are not able to do anything here. Now back to the bush and keep playing. This is fine. I think you need to E out when you miss the hook and just take it like that. Yeah. All right. We can speed it up a bit. In laning phase, I want to pay more attention on the laning phase. For me, it's the same thing here. You see that he struggles a lot on what to do when the wave crashes, right? As a melee champion, you want to make pressure here, you want to make pressure here, you want to, like, for example, right now, and this happens so often, it's like, look where Nocturne is. He's here, right, in the river. And as Pyke, you are here. Even if you are here and you make pressure, now where you could be as Pyke is you could be here right now, or you could be here right now. Why is this good for you? Is because Lucian is unable to all in the Jinx, so Jinx can always 1v2 in this lane, and you can always pressure from this side. You can get information here, you can get information here, you can even get a ward here, you can even look for a roam or towards mid lane. Now, if Nocturne gets engaged by Viego, because that sometimes happens, then instead of your starting point being here and having to run all of this way towards the Nocturne, your starting point is already here or here, and then you are able to help Nocturne way faster, right? Because sometimes the enemy jungler is going to try to contest random crabs, and you want to be there as fast as possible. So that's one of the things that I will make sure that I was doing. So, of course, I always say play around the bush control, but in this case, you are not doing anything in the bush because you are already in such a good winning position, right? Yeah, and here is like Nocturne doesn't know how to play. If you are the jungler here, I will show you as a jungler what you have to do. So I don't know if you are playing jungle or other thing, or you are playing Clash with your friends, right? And you want to do like this type of dive and kill the Lucian. What should you be doing here as a jungler? As a jungler, you should be coming here and you stop this wave to enter the tower, and now this wave is going to die, and then you can dive the Lucian, right? Jinx can start tanking if she wants, Nocturne can start tanking, he can flash out after, and Lucian will die, right? But what Nocturne is doing here is that he's not doing anything, right? He should be here holding it, and from here you are diving the guy. Because now the problem is that the wave is coming, and there is no, like, Pyke cannot hit the hook, and I mean, he still hits the hook, but they are unable to dive, right? Or dive on this next wave. Fast push it and dive it. Go behind and dive it. Lucian should die here, but well. Well, they get the flash. But I feel the biggest struggle from the Pyke player is... oh, here they for sure need to reset. Here Jinx needs to reset. She has a free base to reset. They're not resetting. Okay, there's time for one more wave. I feel like the main issue is when the wave crashes, they don't know what to do. Okay. When the wave crashes, melee champions, melee supports don't know what to do with the wave. So that's one of the main issues, I would say. The wave is in a good state. It looks good. I think Nocturne is going to try to fight this. Jinx is coming out as well from base with buy, so it's really bad dragon start from red side team, blue side team, sorry, and they just die, no? Double kill for Jinx, or well, double assist for Jinx. Okay, Nocturne could have blocked better, but yeah, still fine. I mean, she does lose a wave, but well, it is what it is, right? What is Pyke doing? So many teams throw on the dragon. I think it's fine that Pyke stays here. Once the wave crashes, he can base. In my opinion, he should look to base, but well. He needs to stay one more wave. He gets ganked by Sylas, and they will maybe kill the Mel. No. Okay, I want to see his first base. What is he doing with the base? He's going to stay in lane a lot. I mean, with Jinx, it's fine to stay in lane. I don't think you need to try to roam too much, especially with your lanes. But I think mid lane is free kills. If you go mid lane against Sylas, it's always like free to kill him. Like hitting the tower to get the plating. Okay, he bases first time at 8 minutes. I think it's not the greatest, especially when you have access to the mobility boost that you can base and faster. But well, he's going for Threated Derrick and just tier 1 boots, the pink ward I like. Now he has wards. Let's see how he plays. This build is okay if you want to play more in lane, right? If you want to play more in lane, it's not the worst. You're not going to move that much. But here you have a lot of options as Pyke, right? You can move towards bot lane. The wave is in a bad situation for enemy team. You could move mid lane and look for a play in mid lane as well, together with Nocturne. Or you could even look maybe for something in top if you have Ignite, and he does have Ignite, right? Bolivia 100% dies if you are top lane as well, right? Look what Jax does to him. So you can look to be a bit more active on the map, because the wave is pushing anyways for Jinx. But his team is just winning hard. This ward I dislike a lot. Where did he pink? Oh my god, no. Oh no. What happened here? Where is the Pyke? Oh yeah. You'd never want to pink this. Like here, you are on a winning position right now. You are stomping lane. Your team is hard winning everything. You want to use this plant to clear these bushes, or you want to use your sweeper that is up in like 10 seconds to clear these bushes. You never want to ping this. We know this is one of the most common mistakes. Like ping ward here is such a waste. It's such a waste of vision deny and pressure. It's such a waste. It's so bad. It's so bad. And he wards here, yes, inefficient warding, and goes back bot to try to hook. So it's just playing lane all the time. Like, of course, now you get ganked because you didn't set up properly the vision. So how you want to do this is you want to come here, make sure that you use the plant to get rid of this bush information from enemy team. So that's fine. If not, you use your sweeper. The sweeper is also fine. And then you establish vision control. You can drop the ping ward here if you want, because you have Nocturne nearby. If you don't want to drop the ping ward, what you do is just normal ward this. And from here, you can enter this area and normal ward here. And then you already have this line to keep playing bot lane and avoid getting ganked, right? So you could also change this ward to this ward and have this one, this line of vision. Now, why is this important? It's because your guys are on a winning position. So you want to keep pressuring. Now, if you have these two wards here, let's say this ward here and this ward here, and let's put the entire vision on the map so we see. Now, Pyke is going to come here, make sure that he enters this area, and he's going to ward here, right? Now, he's going to see Viego. So that's really good already, because he can never die, you know, Pyke. He has E, W, he can get out really fast. He can just eat the wall and go with Nocturne or go here. So that's the good point when you play Pyke. You need to go for the vision early. So what I really don't like is this. Like this is not possible, right? You cannot go this way into this side without having vision around this area, especially playing Pyke and already with ward item, right? You are losing so much in the game, because now, like, you would see Viego coming, and you don't even need to run or anything, and Nocturne already knows what's happening, like, way before this, right? It's just a bad habit for me, going directly to lane when you already have your ward item. Of course, this will happen, and they will kill everyone. Also, Pyke has ultimate, so I think Mel doesn't have flash, so this is going to be a triple kill, no? For sure. Oh, he didn't use the ulti. Okay, the ulti is nice. He gets trapped. Now, from here, he has to deep ward, right? And he's not going to do it. Is he going to do it? Nah. This is another mistake. He's hitting tower when no one can kill him. No one is here, right? So you can just drop 2 deep wards and base, or just base for tempo. 125 gold. A bit irrelevant, right? If these guys are like a bit more awake, they will just cancel your base. But okay, let's see how he plays again. Going back to lane, he goes for damage instead of roaming, like instead of boots. This ward is really bad. Yeah, this ward is not good at all. Why? Guys, someone tell me why this happens. Someone tell me. What is this? Someone explain to me, please. Why doesn't he drop a ward on the enemy raptors? Why does he drop a ward here and he doesn't drop a ward on enemy raptors? Why does he gank Sylas and then doesn't ward enemy jungle? I need an explanation here. I need someone to tell me. Because it's silver, no? That's what you guys are going to tell me. The gank is good. The E is okay. I mean, it's not the best, but... You see, for example, after this play, this is a good play, right? Now, you saw the pathing that he takes is this one. This is a safe pathing, and this one is a more aggressive pathing, right? So you want to be taking this pathing because there's no way that someone can kill you. Like, the only player that can be here to be annoying is Viego, because in bot lane you see that Mel and Lucian are bot, and on top lane, I mean, Volibear is not going to be here, right? So you want to make sure that you get the aggressive pathing and drop the vision. It's the same thing, no? Every time we watch these games, it's the same thing. The taking aggressive pathing, warding, hitting objective for no reason, right? It's just a waste of time for me as Pyke. Just a big waste of time. Because now, Nocturne, if you warded this, like here and here, for example, Nocturne will know that golems are up and raptors are up. So he can decide go to void grabs or go towards here and play it. Now he's going back bot lane, which I don't dislike because you're playing with Jinx. So Jinx in bot lane alone is not the best. This hook is really bad. Trying to hook. You could be here as well as Pyke, but well, your top side is winning, so not really need. He went for the glowing mode instead of the pink ward. Not the best. Double ping and double ward there. Not a lot, yeah. Okay, can we see this? Slow motion. So what is happening here? He's going to E. Well. The flash was not needed. Because he has, what's called... Because Mel has no flash, right? So no need for flash there, but well, it was nice. Here they need to reset. Let's reset. Invoke is better. Let's see. He comes back, Amber Glaive. No ping ward, which is a bit criminal for a Pyke player. And he opens towards bot lane again. Now, let's pause. You could open towards top, probably, and be annoying with Jax and... Okay. So, I'm going to give different options, okay, here. I'm going to give up the option that you can do in here, as Pyke in silver, which I think is the best one. When you open towards bot lane, because you're playing with a Jinx and your Nocturne is finishing the pathing towards bot lane, right? You want to make sure that your pathing is this one, right? You want to make sure that this is your pathing. Because if you do this, one, they will see you here, right? So that's not good. And doing this pathing here, you will clear vision in this area. As well, you have Amber Glaive, so you have to abuse it. How do you abuse Amber Glaive? Is that you enter, you know that you're not seen, you keep going, you know that you're not seen, and from here you can get the vision, you know that you're not seen, and you drop vision, or you can drop vision as well, right? And you end up getting this information. Why is it important? Because now Aurora can play more aggressive towards mid tower and Jinx can play more aggressive towards bot lane tower, okay? Now, what I would like to... If I was Pyke, right? What I would do is, one, maybe that, because the bot lane wave is not in the best situation right now. Or Jax is winning top, right? How do you make sure that your top lane keeps winning? What I would do is, you could open the map towards here, and drop vision here, and make sure that maybe you look for a gank on top lane from behind, and then you already have really good vision established in this area. So Jax can keep playing the, if you look at the minimap, the top wave, and he has all of this vision, so he will know that he's get ganked or not, right? The only downside is that you are playing with a Jinx, and Jinx is not great to play alone. So maybe if this, instead of Jinx, is like, I don't know, Real, or is a Misfortune or something like this, then you can look to do it. But I will not recommend to do that in Silver. Because if in higher elo she hits the wave 3 times, it clears. And you see that Pyke is coming towards the wave, like here. And right now he's going to show. Now, if he was this way, he will already clear this ward. He will go this bush, and he will already clear these 2 wards with Ambler Glaive, right? He will still be seen, but now his Ambler Glaive is going to pop on this ward here. And then it's going to be inefficient Ambler Glaive for sure. Because this ward, who cares? I mean, maybe for a TP, no? Now he gets this one, and he clears bot bushes. And this is completely useless, right? He's not doing anything here in bot lane. Hitting tower? Wow, this guy loves hitting tower. You almost never hit tower as a melee champion, right? So, yeah. A lot of basic mistakes of how to play Pyke in like perfect, right? In a higher level. No deep vision as a Pyke player or as a roaming champion. If you play Rakan, Pyke, Leona, Pantheon, this type of champions, and you don't get deep information while you're on a winning position, then it's not good. Like, you die here for no reason as well. But the value of information is not established here in this elo yet. We need to change that. Again, opening directly towards bot makes no sense. You already want Jinx on mid lane, and you want to open towards this area, getting, like, you cannot open directly towards bot. This is a huge problem in Silver. Silver and Gold, opening towards bot only is a huge problem. Yeah. Do they lose this game? No, there's no way they lose this game. But it's bad. Again, only towards bot lane. Goes towards bot lane, kills bot lane, keeps playing bot lane. This hits the dragon. This is the first roam he does. He just drops the sweeper there. Faced with Nocturne that is turbo fed. And they end up killing Lucian as well. Now, after this, he goes back to bot lane again. You see? Again, back to bot lane. Why are you bot lane here? Doesn't make any sense to be bot lane, right? So, and this is the thing. This is my problem with roaming champions, and this is why on my video how to climb, or what are the best support champions to climb in low elo, I don't recommend playing roaming champions at all. I don't recommend playing roaming champions. And now I'm going to be let's see what he does now, because there's not bot tower, right? So there's no bot tower. What is he going to do? What is he going to do now? That's the question. Where is he going? All right. Showing on midway first. If I was Pyke, I would want to play for this tower, right? Jax is very strong, so you want to play around the strong member of your team. He's still going with the jungler, which is nice, but you want to give vision towards the Jax, so he can play for this tower. You just make sure that you hover him. That this most likely what you have seen me do a lot of times when I play in solo queue. I will be here and make sure that this guy can keep snowballing, because once he gets this tower, even if he got it now, you could just make sure that he gets more, right? You can get the camps, maybe. Jax is just going to carry this game. All right. I think that's mostly it for the silver what's it called, for the silver Pyke player. The ward in mid lane is from Pyke, no? So the good thing is that he warded mid lane here. So that's nice. But very shallow vision. Very shallow vision and not deep vision at all. This silent attack is fine. Looking for... I mean, he's roaming a bit more. I mean, the E-flash is not the greatest, but well, it happens. He's roaming a bit more once the tower in bot lane breaks. But I don't think you should do that at all. As Pyke. You should try to move a bit way more in the game. Where is the Pyke here? He's coming back. Fishing for a hook. This is normal. That happens. I would not look to fish for hooks in mid lane like this. I will try to play more with around the jungler. He dies again. Well, at least he drops 2 nice wards. Now let's... Nashor is in 1 minute. So I think they just get Nashor here. And they end the game. The good thing is that the Jax is strong in this game and Nocturne is strong. This vision I like. This vision is really good. 1 ward in mid lane will be good as well. The positioning is good. The pick is really good. Dropping a ward here in mid would be nice. And... yeah, was good Nashor setup and good Nashor play. That's the truth. So he has some really good things, but some really bad things. He gets these boots. I would get Swifties if I was playing the game how he's playing, or CDR boots, because he's playing a lot of laning phase Pyke. So I will not buy these boots at all. I will go for Swifties. But well, now that he got these tier 3 boots, it's fine. Going bot lane doesn't make any sense because you have super minions. The only thing is that you are defending this tower for the bounty, but you want to be on top lane to get this inhibitor, right? Like as fast as possible. That's what you want to be doing. That's not really good. And here I think they should be able to end the game. They get Sol pretty slow. Pyke should be with the team. I would never recommend trying to do solo plays like that as a support later on in the game. I will always recommend to do plays in mid game together with your team. Like maybe you can defend away for 2 in a tower, but you want to make sure that, yeah. It takes forever to end here, no? He hits the tower. I mean, he loves hitting the tower. He gets the tower. And now from here, surely they will end. No, there's nothing. Like, the game has to end. They get another Nashor. Okay, at least he's not hitting Nashor. That's something I like. His Nashor vision is actually decent. So yeah, after Nashor, they just probably fight and end the game, no? Alright. Okay, so for me, the biggest mistake is... I mean, laning phase. How to play in laning phase and what to do with the bases. And how to play as a roaming support after you base. I think that's like the main mistake that every player that we have done this silver to Challenger has. And especially with roaming champions. Because with roaming champions, you really need to make the effort to roam. And make sure that you have a job, not only go to laning phase all the time. Let me get rid of outplayed as well. I don't want outplayed there. Okay. That was for the silver one. Let's go for the gold one now. Where is my OPGs? So this was the silver player. I believe. Luaki. He plays... I mean, he has been gold before. Well, in flex. And he plays a lot of Pyke. So it was a nice game to see a lot of Pyke mistakes. So yeah, I think it was good. Hello. Hello. Now we go for Mogzilla. He's also like a Pyke player. Negative win rate with Pyke. He's in gold. So we are going to watch this guy play and see the main mistakes. This guy main mistakes were, as I said, like not having a purpose when you open the base and not knowing what to do with vision control and not going for deep vision when you are playing Pyke is like criminal. It's completely criminal. Which game should we watch? I think I wanted to watch. I mean, this one should be super easy, by the way, for him. This one should be super easy against Zillian. Against Zillian, this one is free win. There's no way you lose this game as Pyke in gold. I want to watch that one. 3-8, 13. There's no way you can lose this game. You cannot lose this game. It's impossible. It's completely impossible you lose the game. All right, let's go for a gold player. Let's see how he does. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. While I'm watching the games, I'm happy to answer the questions. All right, Moxilla. Again, the standard cover in gold, silver is going to be here together with the AD carry, or maybe they look for something. I don't know. This is completely exposed every single time. I will abuse that, by the way. If I was watching this series, and I know that every time I play in silver or gold, enemy no one covers here, I will abuse this. Like, one, as a jungler, I will abuse this completely. What I will do is just start on enemy blue Gromp, because I know this is not warded most of the times, or look for something level 1, just come here and drop vision level 1. Like, look at them, they're always like in this type of situations. So I don't know why they cover together the carry and support, but maybe because I'm a support player, I never do it, so I don't expect others to do it, but they actually do. Okay, they are trapping. Okay, this lane is super simple, right? Zillian and Jinx are very weak early, and yeah, you just win. Go towards the bush. Go towards the bush, yeah. Very bad Q. You want, I mean, the Q is going to be fine, but you can Q from more of this angle here, right? Yeah. And you lose a lot of pressure while you do that. And you need to go back to the bush. You need to go back to the bush. Go towards the bush. I think he goes to the bush because of the passive. Go to the bush here, and you win the game. I need to have more patience, I think. Like, guys, we need to be more demanding. I need to be more demanding. You cannot level up in bot lane level 2 and be in this position when enemy team is level 1 playing the worst early game champions in the game. You cannot do this. Like, and I saw and I'm complaining all the time, but and I know it's gold, but even in gold, like, it should be known, right? I need to, like, this is what I want to do when I'm explaining everything in my videos and all of it. Like, you cannot, your starting point at level 2 cannot be this thing, right? Cannot be this thing. And there is an important problem here, and I do agree with a lot of people that say it, is that this doesn't happen in mid lane and top lane in gold or in platinum, emerald, right? This doesn't happen in mid lane and top lane. It only happens in bot lane, because bot lane players don't know how to play these waves or how to play the level up and the power spikes properly, right? Look, this guy in top lane already killed because he used it properly, right? This guy in mid lane, the same. They have more, like, top laners and mid laners care more about laning phase than supports and AD carries on how to abuse. And this I've seen so many times already. You cannot be here at level 2. By the way, you need to be here already or here already. What is Jinx Zillian going to do level 1? Nothing. They're absolutely a trash bot lane. And when people come and say, no, Sona Zillian is playable. No, it's not playable if you know how to play the game. These champions are the worst champions in the game. Zillian is the worst champion in the game. Of course. You could have done this way before. Of course. And they are not even maximizing it. Of course. And this was playing bad, and they still get a double kill. Imagine if they play good the timers and zone properly using the bush control and everything and pressure. Of course, you cannot play Zilean and Jinx here against Tristana Pyke. You're going to die 25 times. No, this is okay. All right, so I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to make it educational as possible, okay? I complained too much already today. So you never buy 2 pink wards, okay? 2 pink wards is too much. You just buy 1 pink ward, all right? 1 pink ward is good. What did he buy? Did he also buy the potions? No, he based with potions. Okay. Just buy boots and a pink ward. It's fine. No 2 pink wards. 2 pink wards. Never buy 2 pink wards before minute 25. Never buy 2 pink wards. Or you need to be really good using these pink wards, by the way. He could be really good using the pink wards as well. He could be really, really good. You need to take bush control here as Pyke. Take bush control. Sweep this. Or pink ward, if you have 2 pink wards. You don't want a Pyke to do this. You don't want to try to hook from here when your AD carry is in Narnia. Of course, he has a jump, but he has everything here to farm. So you also have to pay attention that your AD carry has to farm all of this, right? He has to farm all of this. So what do you want to do as Pyke here is you want to be in the bush, and you being here already, sweeping this and getting rid of the vision if they had vision, is going to make Jinx and Zilean not be able to play, right? So your AD carry can farm this wave, you stay here, put pressure on them, and once Tristana is able to follow you, you can look for a Q from the bush. But you don't want to try to throw this Q, because now you lose the pressure in the laning phase. Now you have to E out, and now they get control or able to crash maybe the wave, which they don't, right? Now you have to be first here, moving towards the river. Like, why are you not moving towards the river? You are Pyke. Wukong cannot be fighting alone to Ekarim. Like, you need to, like, this is what we talked last game. He's not ready to move. It's not possible that they move first. And it's here, for example. You know Wukong is going to contest the crab. It's minute 330 almost. I mean, 340. You need to make sure that you are in this situation. Maybe this is pinged. And then you move. But here you are not unable to move. So that's really bad. This is on the support. This is on the support. Because this is a dream, right? You want to fight here. Kill the Ekarim. He has no flash. And from there you play. Ekarim is just going to get some kills or no? No. Yeah, of course. Tristana Pyke are way better in this type of situations. But again, they got a bit lucky that Wukong survived, but he was late again, right? He was late in the engage level 2, he was late in this. So they end up losing this game. So I'm very curious how they do it from a very hard winning position, right? Tristana is very fed, and they are going to lose the game. Now you base, get 2 longswords with the boots. You could go so boots, but well, you want to play lane phase. Again, we are going bot lane. Why are we going bot lane here? This wave is going to die. Tristana is going to be safe for this wave, for the next wave. Like, Tristana can 1v2 right now if she wants, right? Is there something we could do more on the map, right? Can we do something else on the map? Maybe play this mid wave together with Aurora. Okay, no. Then, where do we go? From here. We never go to us lane. We go through the river here. We use this plant, or there's no plant. We don't let the Zilean drop vision like this. And now you're coming from this spot instead of this spot. So that's not great. Now playing with Tristana is not too bad, because she's very fed and very strong. But, no. Okay, this is good. You can dive now. I mean, you have to pay attention of the mid lane roams and the jungler, but well, jungler ganked, mid lane ganked, alright, it happens, you end up dying. Wukong was there, mid lane will lose one entire wave. It's not the end of the world. Again, you open towards bot lane directly, you don't get the vision, and you try to look for a hook. We ward. How much for super item? He has super item now. It's the same mistake than the silver player. It's not knowing what to do when you crash a wave in bot lane. It's very simple. Very simple. This is a problem. They have no resources on what to do when the wave crashes in bot. When the wave crashes in bot, they have no resources. They don't know what to do. So that's I'm also thinking, because I knew that it was not easy to know what to do, but maybe it's some video material right there on how to play as a melee champion when the wave hits tower. That should be good. Like here, the wave hits the tower. What do you do as Pyke here? That's what you have to think. What is my job? What should I be looking for? Right? I'm already level 6. I have my ward items. I have a ward to drop. So what would I do in this position here? Is I come this way. I can drop a ward here, or I can drop a ward here. Then what do? I base. Why? Because when I base, I will get my 3 wards back again. I will get a pink ward. So I already have this like very nice vision. Now Wukong is going to play Void Grabs, so I have the option to open towards the Void Grabs. And when you are winning in bot lane, and your Tristana is 3-0, and you are playing against Jinx Zillion, you have 2 choices, right? To keep abusing enemy bot lane and try to get the tower and kill them again and again and again, or use this for you to be in the map with your team and put numbers advantage, right? There's 2 options there. Now, if here you always try to kill them and try to get as fed as possible without looking anything in the map, then you are always making a mistake, because you cannot do that, right? Like here, for example, Pyke is not going to do anything. And he's just going to wander around and not do much. Now he's going to play the next wave. He's going to push it. It's a cannon wave, so maybe he could be doing something. And this is the same game that we saw last time. Last game was the silver game. He did exactly the same thing, right? This guy is gold and the other guy is silver. I mean, it's gold 3 and silver 3. So, yeah, the exact same thing. He's going to play for the tower. We didn't see the runes of this guy. He has Demolish. I like a bit more Demolish. I don't know why he goes with Sixth Sense. Maybe it's like default. I like the Demolish. He wants to play more for lane. It's fine. But he's not doing the proper thing, that is establishing vision for him to play for the tower, right? Plus he's really fast on the map, so he could look to get resets and get better vision control. Like this ward, not the best. Opens the map, goes back towards bot lane, sweeps around here, drops a ward on the dragon. Now Tristan has to collect the wave in bot. Fish for hook. I don't dislike the position here. It's better. You have 2 pink wards. Yeah, drop exactly 1 there. And now you drop the other one here, right? If you get 2. Let's talk about fight a bit, no? With Pyke. I think that's also like very important. What you want to be doing with Pyke is making sure you pressure these guys and play around here, and just play around this area and don't go with your teammates. Like just jumping in with the team makes not much sense, right? So you pressure with, I mean, he doubled you early, but he doubled you here, tries to look for a hook, doesn't work out. And from here, this clicks forward is too risky, right? You want to be like in this area right now and putting pressure on these guys. Oh, Pyke is in the flank. May I do something? Now you are getting Katarina's attention, which getting Katarina's attention is good, because now Katarina is not going for your team, right? So now Katarina is, you see that Katarina is clicking back and forth, and Jinx is going towards you. This is super good. Like, this is how you have to play Pyke. And any like flanking champions is now you got the attention of the Jinx and you got attention of the Katarina. You are playing Pyke And Pyke is a champion that is very hard to kill and to catch because you have he has flash, he has the E, he will have W in 10 seconds, right? So you want to do that, right? You want to absorb the pressure and make sure that you bait them a bit. So how do you do this? You just walk like this, and now if they jump on you, you E out, right? You E out and you will be fine. Why is this important? Because now they are going to kill the Hecarim, your team. They are going to stay on the block as 3 here on top. And the Jinx and Katarina might be like here and here, right? So they are not able to fight. Now, if you E4 here, what are you doing? What are you accomplishing as Pyke? You are not accomplishing anything as Pyke. The only thing you are doing is you are putting yourself in the middle of the fight. So Katarina and Jinx just have an easier time to play. Because you are baiting them. Here, if Pyke was here, this would be beautiful because even Katarina can waste the jump towards you or spares towards you, and that's the best thing can happen, right? Because now this happens. Now Jinx notice like I'm wasting my time chasing Pyke. Katarina still jumps, and now you are going to E towards your team that doesn't need you to kill Hecarim, and now you give a really nice ultimate to Jinx, and now Katarina is faster on the play, right? She gets the reset, and I think your team will die. This most likely she's going to kill everyone. Katarina do Katarina things. She doesn't kill anyone. She kills only one, no? And Queen is here, and alright. They get the summons of Jinx. So you can play a bit better there, team fight. Alright, Tristana's fed. Maybe she can carry. Again, opening towards bot lane. For no reason at all. I don't think Tristana will keep playing. I mean, well, actually, she's very low. Well, they can get tower, no? With Demolish. Maybe it's not the worst, but Tristana wants to base. Okay, let's see what he does with this. Yeah. Right. There is a moment where you have to think, is my AD carry going to be fine alone, right? Is Tristana 6-0 going to be fine alone against Jinx Cillian? She can kill 1v2 almost, right? Now, can Pyke do something else than just being bot lane and just wasting time around here? The things that she could do is play mid wave, play with Wukong, put numbers here, make sure that they kill the Varus, right? It can be useful to kill the Varus. And also, I don't know why we are so scared of going here into the jungle, drop, like, use the plant, come here, ward, and ward here. I don't know why we are scared to do that. I don't understand. I truly don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why is it always like this? Why, if this is the situation, why are we scared going here as Pyke? I understand that if you are playing Karma, you are playing Lulu, I will still go on ward, but you are scared because, okay, I'm Karma Lulu. But if you are Pyke with flash up, with E up, with W up, I need someone to tell me what's happening. I need someone to tell me what's happening. This is really bad. This is really bad. Even for gold, I think you can do way better. You can do way better. And if you do a minimum, you are just going to climb so fast as a support. Let me tell you that. If you do a minimum, you will climb a lot. Playing Pyke, at least, right? Because you have like so much potential to do a lot more in the map. And the players that we have seen are Pyke players. Or I would not say OTP Pykes because I don't know if they are OTP Pykes, but they play Pyke a lot. So they are fine in laning phase. I mean, he did a lot of laning phase mistakes, but yeah, exactly. I was thinking exactly that. I mean, you can get killed, right? If you play Lulu or play Zyra and go deep ward. I mean, you have some ways to check, but you need to do something more with your advantage, guys, when you are playing roaming champions. Like, you cannot, like, this is a big mistake as well. You cannot show on the wave and auto-attack the wave with a Tristana level 9 with Collector, BF Sword, and the boots. You are not doing anything. You are just soaking experience from Tristana. Zilean is moving around the map, and you are not moving around the map, and the only thing you are doing, look, is throwing a Q and trading 1-for-1 here. Tristana is going to win anyways, right? Against Jinx alone. So you are just... You need to know that once you give an advantage to your AD carry, he's able to play alone, right? If your AD carry is 4-0, he doesn't need you bot lane anymore, and he can just do 1v2 or 1v1 and get an advantage for themselves. And you just make sure that you use that advantage that you worked hard in bot lane. I don't think he worked hard in bot lane to get this advantage because it was kind of free against this matchup. And make sure that you translate it to someone else. You see what is opening already towards bot lane again. Of course, no one does it, right? When you guys watch me, I know that a lot of you guys stop opening bot lane and improve a lot on that. But you see the tendency of other players opening towards bot lane all the time as a support. There's so much more to do, right? And that's what I don't get tilted, but I get a bit sad or frustrated. There's so much more you can do as a support in game that you are not attached to a lane, right? And you don't need to be like a crazy guy like me just roaming at level 3 or something like this, but a bit more like creative, right? Pyke is a creative champion. And it's not about mechanics. What did we talk about mechanics about Pyke? Nothing. Zero mechanics about Pyke. Of course, you have to hit your abilities and know what to do. But there's nothing about mechanics, right? At the moment. It's just not knowing what to do, right? This is a hard spot for any support at this elo. This I understand, right? Here, not knowing what to do is normal, right? Because your Tristana is just based, Wukong is going bot lane, Aurora is going bot lane, Queen is on top lane losing to us Varus, right? So here, not knowing what to do as a support, I understand. It's fine, right? Like, what do we do here? We can talk about that. Waiting for Tristana to open mid lane and use the pry of Tristana to do something on the map. I mean, also knowing that this is warded, that will be nice. Showing on mid lane wave, not good. Sweeping this should be priority because now they see Tristana as well coming. Paying attention on what's is super important, you see? Because now they know where Tristana is. This is okay. Could be better. This face check is bad. Use your vision before face checking. This is warded, you guys see? This is warded. So they see Tristana base and everything. So that's not good. Now from here, how do you play? Keep playing. You can play with Tristana side because I mean, she's fed. So it's not that bad. I move with Tristana together towards a side lane or towards a fight, and that's it. Here again, showing mid lane doesn't do anything. It's bad. You could give so much more experience to your AD carry. Now from here, let's see how the fight goes. Because it's not the worst situation. This needs to be pinged or controlled. Not having a ward here is very bad. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know how to play fights with Pyke, right? Which is one of the main problems as well with Pyke, because he's not an easy champion to play fights. So yeah, here is the same idea, right? Like you want to have vision here 100%, and as Pyke, what you want is stand around this spot, make sure that this is warded, and from here the enemy team will never be able to do this just on a straight line because you are sitting here, right? And you can just go this way, this way, this way, this way. And now they need to pay attention towards you, so you are dragging people around, right? What Pyke is doing in this fight again is he's not dragging anyone around, right? Because now he thinks that he needs to be here. He doesn't need to be there, right? Why? Because you don't do anything there as Pyke, right? In the fight. You need to be here making sure that this is warded, making sure that they go on towards you, and that you soak pressure. Because now, he's doing the same mistake that he did in the dragon fight, that is going in, and they are fighting together as 5. You see here? Super easy for enemy team to win right now. Super easy. Hecarim is going to die, and instead of him making Jinx and Katarina chase him, because it's really easy to drag people at this elo towards you, because they will see a champion and they will go. Now what you are doing is you are making sure that this fight, everyone is together from the enemy team, right? No one dies from your team, but it could be really, really ugly. I think Katarina could do way better. She could kill everyone there. Okay, you may try to make a pick here. This is not that bad, because you're playing for pick and you're playing with Tristana. That's good. That's how you want to play. Hook into pick. Okay, he missed the ward. Happens. Now here he should base. Drop a ping ward when you base, but it's okay. He gets another ping ward. Alright, not the worst. Minute 18, okay. I would never buy 2 ping wards like he does. That's also a problem that we have to talk about. And here hovering mid lane is the same thing, right? You are giving free information to enemy team where you are all the time. Tristana doesn't need you here. This is one of the biggest mistakes every support does in mid game, right? You want to be like hidden. You don't want to show. This is better. You will go back mid lane, you hover the Tristana, you get rid of vision. Again, showing on mid lane doesn't do anything. Yeah, and you die. You die because you are shown on mid lane and they know exactly what's happening all the time. That's the thing. You don't make enemy team guess anything. You are not like surprise factor. And you're playing Pyke, you need to be a surprise factor. And even if you are not playing Pyke, you need to be hidden. And just assist your AD carry when he needs it. Your AD carry is so fed that he doesn't need you. He died too many times, right, as well. Again, you see? Shown on mid lane wave. For no reason at all. He could be here if he wants to. He could be dropping vision here. He could be dropping vision here. He could be dropping vision here if he wants to play for Atakan. But again, in mid lane, he doesn't do anything, right? Pam, 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 pam. And from here, I mean, Pyke becomes really difficult to play in this moment. Why? Because you don't do much and you get one shot every single time. So now you lose your snowball potential in gold, silver, platinum, emerald, or in any elo is like early game, right? In early game, you need to be really good and make sure that you know exactly what you are doing so you can snowball the game, right? If you are unable to snowball the game with Pyke, it becomes very difficult because you become very useless in fights. Like this type of things is what you have to look for, like picks on side lane, right? This is really good. But, so this I really liked. But for the rest, you are not able to do much. Dropping a ward in Atakan was good. So this sequence was fine from him. So some really good things, some not good things as well. Let's see how this fight goes. Yeah, I think he did okay. I mean, he was taking roses more than what's called going for the Jinx, but yeah. Here hitting the Nashor, I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. He has 4 wards and 2 ping wards. So what he should be doing is establishing vision. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Here, if you are starting Nashor as a team, you don't do anything hitting Nashor, right? So you want to make sure that your vision control here a ward, here a ward. You can have the ping ward here, and then you can drop another ward wherever you want. You can drop the other ward here and establish this line of vision, or a ward. You can put one ward here if you want, right? But you cannot come and hit the Nashor. He does 50 damage to the Nashor. He doesn't do damage to Nashor, right? So there is no way that you should be hitting Nashor. The only guy that's alive is Varus. So you need to make sure that where is Varus or what can Varus do. Yeah, he's coming from top side. And now he's able to zone everyone. Imagine Pyke is here and he gets a good hook onto Varus. Instead of being 1 HP, he can get the hook and they kill him. And then they can do Nashor. But now they missed an opportunity. And this type of opportunities... it's important. It's game changing, right? It's at the end, it's game changing. He picked the roses for his lover. Yeah, exactly. They end up losing this game, sadly. I want to make I want to say something, right? I think they lose the game here. Okay. Yeah, here is hard. There's no, I mean, here there's not much I can say. This you have to play good. Here, for example, I like it more. Even if he dies, I mean, even if he dies, he flash, he ends up going here. Jinx has to fight him. Could have been better, but at least it's not like fighting together with his team, right? It was a bit better. But here the enemy team is just better team comp, right? Like they have Ziri and Jinx. What's going to happen, right? And Katarina's turbo fed, and Ekarim is turbo fed as well. What cannot happen is this. For me, this is the most important part in the game. Like this can never happen. This is not possible, right? This is just lack of support laning fundamentals. And I've talked about this one over and over and over, and of course everyone knows. The people that are new here will learn from it. But you cannot be level 2 here and be in this position. Like this is like very bad, right? This is fundamentals lacking. You need to be here already, starting a fight even. They end up getting a double kill, which is impressive, right? And then opening always towards bot, always opening towards bot every single time opening towards bot. It's not possible as well. Not knowing what to do with your champion or in rotations or vision. And also the concept of my AD carry is 5-0 in the game. I play bot only. It is not good. Because if your AD carry is 5-0, you have so many options, right? That enable you. You can go bot lane, okay, if it's a good opportunity to get more. But if you go bot lane, if your AD carry is 5-0, you need to get a lot. You need to get a lot more, right? You can roam, right? You can roam them up. You can do so many stuff. You can get division as well for free. And you can play with so much pressure. But the thing is, if your AD carry is fed, right? If 5-0, you cannot be shown on bot lane wave all the time. What you have to play with surprise factor. If your AD carry is fed, let's say your AD carry is here, you want to be 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 here. Because now they can play 1v2. He gets extra experience, right? So he's going to be higher in level, which is really good for Tristana, because Tristana, the higher level she is, the more range she gets as well, and the stronger she will get as well. Now, you don't need level as Pyke. Level 6 is enough, right? So you hover the entire the entire time, and he plays 1v2. Because he can play 1v2 because he's also playing against Enchanter and weak AD carry. If he was playing against Nautilus Jinx, you still hover. They try to all-in your AD carry, you appear, you kill them, right? And after that kill, you get something done in the map. And a fact here is that every single game that I've done from the Silver to Challenger series that we are doing, every single game from Silver to Emerald, I think only one from... If we have done 4 times 12, 15, only one maybe was not winnable. The rest were so winnable. Every game was winnable, except one maybe. I remember that a duo played the bot lane. But even then, it could be winnable. But I would say maybe not, right? So let's go for this guy. He plays a lot of support. He doesn't. It's not OTP Pyke, but he plays a lot of Pyke. So we could watch one of these games. I get a bit mad, to be fair, when I see this type of stuff. Even if it's gold, I think we can do better than that. I get a bit frustrated, let's say it. bit passionate. All right, what should we watch here? Which game should we watch? He doesn't. He has good. It looks good. I think he only won with Pyke, no? The games that we are able to watch. Okay, Sunny, you are blessed. You are blessed. What should we watch? Who should we watch? What matchups should we watch? Tristana against Jim Bart. Kaelin Pyke against Jean Blitzcrank. Kaisa Pyke. Well, this guy is called Glue Glue. Let's watch this one against Aphelios Rakan. I'm curious about this one. This one looks good. And he does well, no? So maybe it's a good game. Let's watch this one. 10-6-13. 10-6-13. Let's go for it. Let's go, let's go. Platinum player. Ron. Let's go, Ron. I believe in you. Hello, it's Limbo. Hey, can you do the same for Senna? Maybe. Maybe I can do the same for Senna. Every Tuesday we choose a new champion. So maybe we can do a Senna one. Next week? I will take it into consideration. I mean, Senna can be good. It's also a popular champ. Against the same runes than the other one. I think it's Professor or Blitz giving runes to the players all the time. I don't think the runes are good.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Deep Ward. Deep Ward is the most OP rune in the game, guys. Deep Ward is the most OP rune in the game. Sudden Impact is super broken instead of Chip Shot. You play Chip Shot when you play with a poke champion and you want to poke with Q, as I explained at the silver again already. So you want Sudden Impact and Deep Ward. Ultimate Hunter, okay, you play Ultimate Hunter. Could be Relentless Hunter. Then Sorcery is better secondary for Pyke. It's better to have, like, you will see, like the Challenger players or the Diamond Plus will play with Sorcery with Pyke. So again, there's a problem with builds. And I know, Danny, that I complain a lot about Blitz and this type of apps, Professor, for example, let me pause a bit. That give you like the standard runes and the Riot one as well. You have to investigate a bit what you want to play and how important, what runes are good, not only by this with these apps, right? The problem, Danny, that I have, that you don't have, is that they use the apps like an absolute, right? The default Riot one fits the problem with all the apps. Yeah, I mean, like Riot default is so bad as well because they tell you to upgrade wrong spells. They tell you wrong runes as well. They give you flat HP as well. Like if I tap here and I go into his profile and we see here, maybe he's going scaling HP. He's going scaling HP. No one goes scaling HP. No one goes scaling HP. Support. Like a few people go scaling HP with support. Scaling HP is gets good after level 7. I'm never level 7. You know, you only want level 6. So why would you take level scaling HP, right? Maybe you want scaling HP or flat and then scaling HP with some champions instead of move speed. Okay, in solo queue can be good, but scaling HP normally in lower elos is like the worst thing you can take because you want to fight early game because there's so many windows of opportunity that you have, right? The same here, for example, this guy, he wants scaling HP this game 100%. Yeah, he went tenacity. Well, I don't know about that, and scaling HP as well. And this guy, the same. What is the game we saw? I don't know, this one. He goes for tenacity and slow resistance. What is this? Why is going tenacity and slow resistance? He wants sorcery here, actually. I don't know why he did that. Which one is the game that we saw? I don't remember. But he's going scaling HP as well. So for me, it's like a mistake. It's a bit weird. But well, we'll see. We'll see. Over 300 games on Pyke and hashtag Emerald. Definitely got the early game down. Is the mid game decision making that's difficult where all the decision depends. All right, we'll see. We'll see when we get to Emerald and Diamond. We will see some games Sasaki from Pyke players. In mobilities, you can choose one or four pages. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's watch. Let's watch. For me, I've like for example, not getting sweeper as Pyke level 1. And you have no deep ward, why? No? Like if you have deep ward, You want to come here, drop a deep ward level 1, drop a deep ward level 1. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking way more warding trinket in my solo queue games because I've deep ward. So I come here with Pyke, I deep ward here. I already know the entire pathing of the enemy jungle. But if you are not taking deep ward, take sweeper. It's way better. And you are getting 6 cents. Why would you not get sweeper level 1? Sweeper level 1 is completely broken for support. Alright, now this is warded. You go into the bush, you sweep it. GG. Now you win. Right? Aphelios, really weak level 1. Rakan with Guardian, no Electro Rakan. They have no Ignite. So let's talk about laning phase a bit and what is the things I'm paying attention to. Aphelios has Cleanse, which is a very bad summoner against Kai'Sa and Pyke. Does nothing almost. It's used for the E and the Ignite. So it's a weak summoner spell to fight. Exhaust is okay, but they only have one combat summoner spell compared to 2. Plus you are a stronger lane, right? So they need to abuse this lane, for sure. For sure they need to abuse. Again, you never want to be like, go into the bush, stay in the bush. This Q does nothing. Stay in the bush. Bad Q from Kai'Sa, I would like the Q here. But what she will get the Q for level 2. And as I said, this is Platinum already. We are in Platinum. We are in Platinum. We're in Platinum. What is my Kai'Sa doing? Right? Why is Kai'Sa so far behind? This should not be able to happen because this guy is going to E now. Like, I would E if I'm Pyke right now. E on top of Aphelios. And Kai'Sa is already late. Miss opportunity. I also think you keep running. Force his flash or something. Force the cleanse. It's amazing that that this is work, by the way. It's not possible. That this Q gets hit is incredible for me. Should never hit the Aphelios, that Q. And now you cannot control this boost because it's warded. Okay. Let's see what he does with the crash when the wave crashes. They have to play the wave. Nocturne is on top side. They could let the wave come into them. They should let the wave come into them. And just respect. Nocturne is top side. And they don't know where enemy jungle is. We know that enemy jungle is pathing bot because we see here in the minimap. But again, as Pyke, if you're on a winning lane, use the crash to move mid lane and look for an impact mid lane. Because you could have done, like, if you crash 2 waves, you could roam mid lane, kill the mid laner so easy. Like, I can show you here. If you put better effort on having this wave controlled, I mean, this is the 3rd wave, by the way. If you crash the 2nd wave, where is the 2nd wave? Here. This, you crash it. Well, let's say you crash the 3rd wave. They crash the 3rd wave here. You move towards mid lane. You can maybe look for something in mid lane, or you can drop vision, and now you will know exactly where Shyvana is. You can even go towards the red buff, drop a ward, and even try to kill Shyvana. I mean, you could maybe kill Shyvana as well, by the way, on the red buff. Look. If I'm Pyke, I kill Shyvana here, and you win the game. There's so many ways that you can win the game. Because look, I'm going to unpause. I go on unpause. Now I throw my hook, auto, with the Halo Blades buffed, and ignite. She's dead. If she's not dead, she's going to flash this wall, and she's going to run towards here and base here. Now my Nocturne has an advantage, right? But instead, like, instead of playing the wave and crashing it and make sure that the wave goes back towards my Kai'Sa, I'm like playing bot and not looking for this type of opportunities, right? With the tools that I have. There's so many ways that you can get advantages as support. And yeah, you just need to think about that. And Rakan Aphelios is not going to be able to punish Kai'Sa 2v1. But here you're not doing much, right? You get pushed in, you have to respect because Nocturne. And yeah. Thursday is going to be a fun day, by the way. Thursday is going to be a fun day. Should I take 6 cents versus Shaco Timo? I don't think 6 cents is good rune right now. Grizzly Mementos you could take with Sweeper. And then you will have your Sweeper cooldown reduced. That's what I would say. Nocturne didn't base. What a criminal. What? Nocturne is a criminal. Nocturne is a criminal. No. No. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not real. It's not possible. This is not real. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's not real. This is fake. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not real. You took 44 seconds to do one dragon. You know what I can do with 44 seconds in League of Legends as a jungler? 44 seconds doing a dragon in Platinum Elo, being a jungle main, and you're not even filled. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Like, I'm not even reviewing Pyke. What is this? Like, I swear to God, I started my YouTube channel reviewing this type of shit in Diamond Elo and Master Elo. Right? And with a Nocturne as well. I don't know if you remember the video. It was a Nocturne, by the way. He did the same thing. A Nocturne. What are you doing? What is this? 44 seconds. 44. 4-4. For a first dragon. Without basing. Without anything. Like, without... What are you doing? What is happening? You have one camp up, two camps up, your Raptors up, your Golems up. Like, if Shyvana wants, she gets the Raptors, she gets the Golems, right? She goes to your house, gets your dinner, you know? Sleeps in your house, kicks you from your house, And you are happy that you did the first dragon of the game. 44 seconds. I mean, it's not even about Pyke because anymore, you know? Like, what am I watching? Just knowledge about the game. Like, I said, no, I'm going to do content about how to do the first dragon. This is exactly the way that you don't do first dragon. What the fuck was this? What is this? And he's pinging. Who's pinging? Who the? No. Someone is. Look at the minimap. Look at the minimap. This is just. I'm going to stop making this series. By the way, no Senna for you. It's who was for the Senna? It's Limbo. I cannot make Senna. Look, who's. I swear to God. If it's the. No. If it's Nocturne, pinging the void grabs like a maniac. Like, look, someone is pinging. Look at the minimap, by the way. Someone is pinging the. We can see it here on the chat. I will move my camera so we all see it. It cannot be Nocturne, by the way. If Nocturne is pinging the void grabs, where is it? Bubolius 15 is asking for assistance on the void grabs. My guy, you spent 44 seconds doing the dragon, and you are asking for assistance on the on the void grabs. Guys, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. What am I watching? This is Platinum. No, it's Platinum. What am I watching? He's a jungle main. What am I watching? I mean, the Pyke is doing tons of mistakes, right? But come on, I needed to make a pause. I don't know if this was a pause, but it took forever, maybe. But I needed to do this. No, it didn't break. It didn't break the replay. It broke the replay? What do you mean with the replay broke? Well, now I don't know why, but no. And of course, his team is going for the void grabs. And now, look, he's coming. It's so possible. He lost the Raptor Cup already. Look at him. No, it's not. It's not real, man. It's not real. This is not real. No. Sorry. Can't. This is not real. What was it? What was it? 80? I don't even remember. 59? No, 80. It's not real. It's not real, by the way. It's not real life. What am I witnessing? Wow, it's not even about Pyke anymore, guys. We can watch what Pyke did, but... He has 33 minions. Who's... I mean... I don't know what to say. Let's watch what Pyke did all this time. He resets, gets wait for a ping ward. Nice, good, goodbye. I think it's okay. Goes opens towards this. Now gets forced to go to void grabs for no reason. He should be bot lane. He can kill Aphelios going from behind. Aphelios can suffer here. Void grabs is not contestable at all. He should know, but well, he's playing for the call. It is what it is, I guess. I don't think you can contest this. He goes in, helps the guy. One for two. Clears the vision, nice. Kai'Sa's suffering. She was going to die. Yeah, and then they go for void grabs here. I don't know. He's spamming emotes as well. Now Shyvana is level 6, he's level 5, and he's going to die to Shyvana. Or is he not? He loses flash. This guy's out. He should have reset long time ago. Now Shyvana is going to invade, of course, the Raptors. Again, he's going to invade the red. Shyvana trolled, gave a kill. But if Shyvana, for example, could have invaded this, get the entire camps and everything. I'm just reviewing the jungler. Let's see what Pyke does. Let me chill. Let's go back to lane, my guy. Oof. Educational Tariq, please. Joao. You have so many Tariq educational videos. What do you mean? What's up, Jin? Especially time lost between Scatter and Dragon is even much more with the failed gank and travel time. No, of course. Of course. Yeah. No. 44 seconds for the Dragon. I'm not saying when he should have reset. He should have reset after the first Scatter crap. Done on top lane at 3:30. Of course, you're right on that. Like, he wasted time. He showed on mid lane. Went to bot lane. Failed two ganks. And did the Dragon for 44 seconds. More than 2 minutes wasted. Of course. Of course. If you are playing against a better jungler, the game is completely over here. From jungler's perspective. Is there a method to put pressure on Pyke when you are standing against it on the super below? Of course, he does everything right and doesn't run around opening his position. I don't understand your question, just one gamer. Alright, Danny, catch you later. I didn't understand your question with the Pyke question. Sorry. Alright, let's see. This is nice. The clear vision is nice. Controlling here on the river area is way better than the silver and gold player that we saw. I mean, he will end up dying, but well, they end up getting the Aphelios. I mean, Shyvana is here to counter after. But it's not bad positioning, right? He clears the vision and makes sure that he makes a play with the jungler. So that's an improvement. No. This replay broke coach. It mentally break me. Yeah, it mentally break me for sure. I'm too tilted with the jungler. Alright. He reacts fast. Nice. Let's see how he plays after, right? Again, gets level 6 from here. This is something I like a lot. Clears the vision. This is an improvement from the other Pykes. And from here, hitting Dragon doesn't really make sense. But well, Nocturne is playing for objectives. He should, like, base already. Why should he base? Because he has no resources after to play, right? And there's no need for him to be here. They end up killing the Aphelios. Okay, now base. If he stays for the wave, it's not good, right? He just needs to base, right? He has the boost to do so. And he can go to our top side. So this opening to our top side is nice. Kai'Sa doesn't need him. The only thing that Kai'Sa needs to be careful is, like, here not getting ganked. So yeah. Warding the Void Grabs, I don't think I'm too happy about that. And here they have to contest from the same side, right? They have to go from top side. Here Rakan is wasting ultimate for no reason. Yeah, this is a problem from Nocturne, is that he's contesting through top and Nocturne is contesting through mid lane. So if Pyke here needs to adapt and go where Nocturne is. Play where Nocturne is. You see how separated Pyke is? I mean, he can be putting pressure like from behind, but yeah, he needs to come here, whereas the Varus and Nocturne are. I don't think they have the tools to fight. And use the ultimate of Varus for combo. So if he can, Varus can ult someone, and then he can drop his entire combo, probably the target is going to die. Yeah, Kai'Sa loses 1v1. Not Pyke's problem. It's just knowing where to contest. You want to contest from this side instead of this side with Nocturne. Or Nocturne comes from this angle. But in my opinion, like, with if you have Varus mid lane, you have to contest from the Varus lane. It's not good to contest. I mean, Sinch is not going to do much, right? So yeah, Nocturne is trying to invade after this, and he's going to end up dying. Alright, he's getting XP in bot. In my opinion, look to stop the Aphelios vase would be nice. Yeah, there's not much you are doing here, right? Again, you are playing the map and you need to base. Like you need to base. How much gold does he have? 650 exactly. You need to drop the base and then come back with new wards and look for establish vision control deeper. Move together with your team. They kill the Zed. Do they? I mean, yeah. Electro Rakan will kill Varus here, by the way. That's why you play Electro Rakan. They make a pick. And this is super bad, right? This is what you don't want to do. Here. You need to get vision here. Why are you running? Why are you running a Pyke, right? If he doesn't drop a ward, it's just really bad. Yeah. They don't have Nocturne get out. Yeah. No vision established after a good play. That's a very bad thing to do. At least this it's the same thing. There's no vision here at all when you're playing Pyke. I don't understand. This war doesn't mean anything. Again, you're playing wave when your AD carry doesn't need you. Your AD carry doesn't need you to be bot lane. Why are you bot lane? Why are you showing? But that's not good. He needs to reset. He has no wards. No wards and no potion. It means that you want to reset. Like, you have no wards, you reset. You have the boots as well to do so. Why are you staying bot lane? Doesn't make any sense, right? Now he will reset. Now Nocturne is doing this without Pyke. Pyke is going top. And he should be here, clicking where Nocturne is right now, Pyke. Exactly, but he's too late. Again, playing the mid wave. I don't dislike that too much, but Nocturne is not here, so they need to be careful. Ward in mid lane, this ward is okay, why not? Again, playing mid wave doesn't make any sense. He should already be around here if he wants to play. He could be way faster on this move. Gets a good pick on mid lane. This is fine, this is good. This is bad. By the way, being here makes no sense. Kai'Sa doesn't need help on pushing mid waves. Kai'Sa could already be, by the way, level 12. And Pyke will be level 8. Right? But she will be level 12 already. Goes towards enemy jungle, drops only one ward, resets. And Aphelios is level 11, right? So she could already be one level up. Is it worth delaying the back if he holds the wave for Kai'Sa so she can freeze while he roams? I mean, I don't think Kai'Sa can freeze at this moment, right? But it can be fine if you hold it and freeze it. It is something better than not doing anything, yeah. I mean, you can take the experience. It's not bad to take the experience, but if you're already level 6 and you have better things to do, just play for that. This I like a bit more. This was a good opening through side lane. I'm playing around Kai'Sa. Now from here, you want to hop, like, you see this? From this position here, what you want to do is you want a ward here and you want a ward here so you can play for this tower. Like, you need to make sure that you get a good vision or good like lines of vision to play, because if I press F, you see, Rakan is going to come to stop Kai'Sa. Everyone is going to try to stop Kai'Sa hitting the tower, right? You need this information. You need a ward here and a ward here to play. Let's keep going. This ward is good. We need one more here. One here is fine. I mean, this ward is not that bad. This hover is good. You see that he's not playing around. He's not playing in a wave, and it's way better. It's way, way better, by the way. Like, if he's not playing on a wave and showing on a wave, it's way, way better. Okay, time to... Here, for example, well, he cannot do much on the wave, but while he is getting the experience, he can reset fast with the boots. He can reset and establish vision already for the dragon. I mean, they look for a pick onto Gragas. Mechanically, is well played. He gets the pick. They get Atakan. Nocturne is addicted to Nocturne has a problem with the dragons, by the way. This Nocturne has... My friend Bubolius has a problem with dragons. It was Soul, maybe, no? But you cannot do that as Nocturne, right? You cannot kill your team or kill yourself here on the dragon when you have Atakan. Atakan in this position, with the pick of Nocturne, Atakan is free. So you get Atakan, you get the buff of Atakan, you get the roses of Atakan. This guy will be already level 14 or 15. I would say that this guy will be level 15. Pyke will be level 11 as well because of the roses, or level 10 half. That's how it should be. And the Atakan is giving you buff of the Ocean Dragon, the Cloud Dragon, and the Hextech Dragon that you have. They are buffed because of Atakan passive. And then you can play for the Nashor. And then if you are not able to finish the game, you can get Soul. But you cannot do that as Nocturne. Like, oh, it's Soul, I'm going to try to go for it. Because I actually think it was not even Soul, no? He got the Dragon? No, it was not even Soul, by the way. He got the Dragon. This is so bad from him. He got the steal. Flash and steal. I think it's not worth it. You could come here, get attack and fast, invade, get this camps if you want, and maybe siege this after if you are healthy enough. Alright. I mean, I forgot this game was a win, by the way. This game is a win. I don't know. It didn't look like a win after the Nocturne thing. After the Nocturne rant, it didn't look like a win. Warding mid lane, super important. Playing here without... I mean, it's just you need to establish vision control so Varus can keep playing bot side. I mean, playing as 4, I like it. But they need to make sure that they play around the Varus, because now Varus is dead. So they just don't know how to advance the game, right? It's just a bit of a mess. They all in, and they just fight mid lane. The Pyke does fine, being patient enough to wait for the ult. He will also get this ultimate off, maybe. No. He can space a bit more there, but well. Gragas comes. Singe is really fed. Aphelios needs one more item and he can destroy everyone, but I don't think he will get there. Now establish vision control for... No ping ward, in my opinion, here is criminal because you want to make sure that you play for Nashor. So you need to kind of get the ping ward. And they are not playing for anything. Here, playing for Nashor is the best thing you can do. Varus is just split pushing with Ignite. I don't know, Ignite Varus is a bit questionable as well. Now he moves, this is good. Showing on mid wave, not too great. Warding mid lane should be a must. They should get this tower easily. Well, Varus is also late. I like it better how he's playing fights. For example, he's playing on a flank and being annoying instead of playing together with his team. This is one of the mistakes we saw the gold player do. Wait, it's not my birthday today. No, it's not my birthday. Someone said happy birthday, but it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. But thank you. Someone trolled and said it. It's Nocturne birthday probably because he's winning this game. Position wise, they get Soul, bit better. Since she's on top, it's just messy, right? It's just a messy mid game, late game. What I would like Pyke to do is get like a counter ward, and I mean the gold guy gets 2 counter wards, the guy gets 0 counter wards. Here, for example, is a fine occasion to get 2 counter wards and get control for the Nashor. I mean that's what you want to do. They were able to do Nashor earlier and look for a fight, but well, there's no wards being dropped. I think vision is so bad. Yeah. This pick on mid lane is good. I mean, being ready to punish this guy on mid lane is really good. Like, it's really good. Aphelios should never be here, but well, this is a common mistake that AD carries have. Trading 1-for-1, not the end of the world. This is what happens very often, is that Singe is top lane, this guy is bot lane, these guys are mid lane, and everyone is everywhere, right? Instead of grouping up, they are just splitting up all the time. This pick is good. I don't know if they're going to do Nash or not. Now he gets 2 control wards. He heard me. Nice. Let's see how he uses it. Good Umbra Glaive usage. Yeah. Good patience with the ultimate. Yeah. It's very messy. Like these games have no structure at all. They're very, very messy. They get very messy. I mean, of course, if you have a... Okay. I mean, Aphelios one-shots already. You see, 3 items Aphelios is going to one-shot the Pyke every time he enters. Here, in my opinion, changing Bloodsong for Celestial Opposition might be a good idea. I like more Celestial Opposition than Bloodsong with Pyke, for sure. Okay, his team is getting ping ward, so that's an improvement. Nocturne is bot for some reason. No one knows why he's bot. Varus skewed the other way. There's so many fails. Alright, they do Nashor without Nocturne. Nah, report Nocturne, by the way. What is this guy doing? Can we report Nocturne ourselves? No. 310, by the way. 310. The game looks very good, very easy. Elder is up. Well, he did stall 1 dragon, but... Where is Pyke? He's here. I think Pyke, for example, could be in this position, right? Making more pressure. Enemy team gets Elder Dragon. How do they win this game? They don't win this game, no? They lost this game. Wait, what? They won this game. No? All right, Jen. Thank you for stopping by, and have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah, VOD will be up after the stream. I mean, in YouTube or Twitch. But I guess YouTube is better for VODs. Not going to lie, guys. I want to forget about this game. I want to erase this game from my memory. Too close. Too close. This game should never be this close. Too close of a game. I want to forget. Is there a way to forget this type of games? I don't know if there is a way. But well, we saw how not to play jungle, I guess. how to not play jungle. And the Pyke, well, Semis takes a lot of opening through bot lane, a lot of showing in waves, on waves. So I would not recommend that at all, right? To what's called to open towards showing on waves in general, not giving experience to your laner, not the best rune setups as well. So I would say that's the main idea with this. All right, let's move on to the Emerald one. The Emerald one can be interesting. Coup de Soleil, French name. Oh, 11 days ago. So we have a win against... No, I mean, another Tristana. I don't want to see Tristana. I wanted to see... I mean, he plays a lot of Bard as well, so I guess he will be pretty good at roaming. He has only 5 games with Pyke. But I want to see, like, not a Pyke OTP, but a Pyke... a guy that plays Pyke, right? So what could we choose here? We could go for the Samira one. I want to see the Samira one, this one. The Samira one could be nice. So we see Samira, how he plays with Samira. It's interesting. We can also explain a bit more about Samira and how she works, right, in the matchups. So yeah, I think it's this one, no? 4-3-13. They win the game as well. And they actually stomp in bot lane. So let's see. I don't know if it's a fast game. It's a quite fast game. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's set it up. Let me take also a small break. I will do this. Change to Pyke and pause. Okay, there's already action going on, early levels. So let's see. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for the Emerald player. Okay, we have everything. Emerald player. Emerald Pyke. We still have Emerald, Diamond, Master, and Challenger. I'm going to try to look for a professional player for Challenger. So it's also going to be extra fun to see the Pyke player. Maybe we can go for a Keria bot or something. If we can get them playing. If I can find a Pyke player playing in Korean server in Challenger or Grandmaster, that can be fine. So I will try to do that. Again, now deep ward, which is better, but again, chip shot. I like more... chip shot is fine here, because you are going to play with hook. Not going in that much. Maybe you want to hook and trade like that. Level 1 they trap. I like it already. Yeah, it's a early stomp, no? Like Lulu loses flash already. Yeah. Good, couple of good hooks. I mean, Ash was not here, or at least we didn't see Ash. So that's good. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, let's see how he plays the laning phase. Samira not the strongest at level 1, but if he can get a hook like that and a short trade, that's great. He also starts with Sweeper, as you guys can see. So he's probably going to get control over this bush after with Sweeper. He's trying to look for a hook, maybe a flash hook, but it's not going to work out. Now, he's not going into the bush because, as I said, Samira is not that strong level 1. But now they are going to get level 2. And hopefully they are going to be more aggressive. Yeah. They're going to posture a bit more aggro than the other Elos, so that's fine. Now they get the ward. Now I'm curious to see what he does once the wave crashes. And how does he play it compared to the other Pykes, right? He's going to hover a bit more. I would like him to play in the bush, right here, right now. Maybe looks for a small Q. But I think you need to focus like the Ashe, if not you're going to get out traded. And also Samira, as I said before, level 3, not the greatest, not the strongest. So let me see. Now the wave is in a good spot. Enemy team gets level 3. They will get level 3 with the next... getting the cannon, they will get level 3. Right? Yeah. Now, this is a very, very, very good spot for Pyke and Samira because the lane right now is long and, for example, Lulu has no flash, right? And the wave is going to be here. Lulu and Ashe, without help, cannot crash this wave, right? Because Pyke and Samira are level 3. So this is a super, super good position for Pyke and Samira to be in, okay? Now, yeah, he can threaten with Qs. I mean, I would, for example, stay in the bush and from here create more pressure. Because now he has no hook, so it's normal that he doesn't... Lulu doesn't feel pressured, right? But yeah, here he's going on to Ashe. Ashe is dead. Good E flash. And now because Lulu has no flash, she's also going to die, no? Now, after this, he should stay and push, of course. Because he wants the experience as well. And he could look to roam or look for something, right? Mid lane won, top lane also was winning, so it's a very hard winning state, right? But it was also like hard winning game for the silver player or the gold player, right? So I want to see this Pyke how he plays, right? He could open mid lane and maybe look for something in mid lane because TF has TP. Viego's also opening mid lane. Viego, what he could do is directly skip this camp and fight on the next mid wave. On this mid wave, they could kill the Mel 100%, in my opinion. But well, also staying bot is not a bad decision because you are playing with Samira, right? And Samira, at the end of the day, you have kill potential. Like, this guy would have died in mid lane. Like, is he going for it? No, he's not even looking at mid. The mid lane is very exposed. Looking at mid waves is super important and super nice to do. And this you have to defend, right? This is the same thing that as we talked about, no? Who established this ping war? Samira. Yeah. You cannot give... when the wave is in this state, you cannot be here as Pyke. You need to be here and make sure that you pressure this more. You cannot let them get that ping ward for free. You need to fight a bit more for it. Even if you don't have Viego behind, you still need to fight for it a bit more. Here you need to be careful that enemy jungle is not bot, because that can be a disaster. I think overall he could have played way better. He had more options, right? Than just going bot lane and not doing anything. But well, especially with the boots, right? You could. I would have liked to make a play in mid lane. Why would I have liked to make a play in mid lane? Because Samira's safe, right? And my mid laner already killed 1v1, right? That means that my mid laner is not that bad if he made a kill level 1. So I make a play with him, and then I go bot lane and I play with Samira on the bounce back. And Samira is really dangerous. Like, for example, in this type of situations, she's very dangerous. So I'm able to also capitalize on that. Now here, he still needs to get a bit for the gold quest. Does he get the fruit? He does. And from here, getting experience in mid lane is really nice. Like, looking for something here is not that great. But getting the experience in mid lane would be nice. Yeah, I like this. You get the experience earlier level 6, solo exp. You get some minions to TF. Maybe you can play even the next wave on mid lane if you want, or look to reset. Connecting with Viego looks nice. And he's going to base, alright? I think it's good. I think that was pretty good. I liked it. You move mid lane, make sure that you get some free experience. You are next to your jungler. You base here in fog. And now you open them up. Now Samira has a bounce back, and he's opening to us the bounce back from Samira, right? So this is nice. He's going to cover Samira on this wave. Now, I would like him to hold the pink ward longer and drop the pink ward here or here at least. Not drop it here. I don't think he will drop it there, but we will see what he ends up doing. Getting experience on this wave is important. You guys see how he makes sure that he's not showing that much, and sometimes he goes to the corner, he stays around, dropping a pink ward here. Oh, beautiful. It could be better if it's placed here, but first time we see like a good ping ward placement. Now, he's fishing for hooks, which is okay, but it's very difficult to capitalize on this hook. So if I'm them, what I would do is instead of playing here under tower, because there's no plate to gain, you move towards your pink ward, right? And you stay with Samira plus Pyke here in this bush, right? From here, if Amumu comes, you can look for a trade, or if, for example, Lulu face checks, you can get a hook better, right? So instead of looking for a hook opportunity here, you look for a hook opportunity in this area, right? Because you are always like in control, and you also have like your super item coming up, so you can also drop a deep ward after, right? So this is a really good ward, but you can use it better by not trying to fish for a hook under tower. especially when you're playing with Samira. If you were playing, for example, with Caitlyn or with a champion or Varus that can follow up the hook with some range, then that's fine. And as you guys see, Amumu didn't even take this ward. Samira playing without cleanse is a bit tragic, in my opinion. Alright, they tried to play it. I don't think it's the worst, but I mean, Samira with cleanse would have killed everyone there. Also, like, Samira without cleanse against Lulu, Ashe, and Amumu is very troll. Especially because the CC and also the cleanse. The exhaust, right? You can cleanse the exhaust. And that's a very big part of Samira kit. Like, being able to ulti fully and they will just exhaust your ultimate. Also pretty brave from Ashe going exhaust when normally they should go for cleanse. Really good attack from Pyke. This is an improvement from the Pykes that we saw, right? Look guys where he opens. He opens directly towards mid lane. He's in the river. He's not in the wave in bot lane anymore because he's already level 6, and he attacks from behind, right? He attacks from the Ashe from the side. Now hitting the tower, I don't like at all, right? I think the improvement that he could do as an Emerald player right now is be with Viego and staying Fog of War, right? So right now they could capitalize on the Lulu from here instead of coming from in front, because Lulu should be a bit smarter than this, right? And he could drop deeper vision. But overall, way better than the gold and silver and platinum player on the map opening as well, especially, right? Here, keep hitting the tower. I dislike a lot, right? I dislike a lot keeping hitting the tower. I think you should let Samira play, because they are not going to... If you base right now, they will think that Samira is with you, or you could be here. So Samira has like a fake support in bot lane already, right? And all of this sequence from Pyke, I don't really like, because he's not basing and he should be looking to base. He has a lot of gold as well, 1000 for support. It's a lot, right? Ends up going for a kill on Lulu, but this you could have done from base as well, right? And here you have the possibility to be already here and play fast for this tower as Pyke also, right? Samira killing the one for Lulu, again, doesn't really matter. And him not basing for me is pretty troll, right? Especially with the boots that you have. Killing Mel here it's okay, but it's not going to be the game changer, right? The most consistent play will be just make sure that Garen can play for this tower, Samira resets, and you establish the map control, right? Here, if you're fun, if you want to play for fun and just do like picks like this and look for kills, sure, but you need to understand what's the better play, of course. If you want to keep ranking up and improving. Playing here with Garen is fine. You get a double kill. I mean, the game is going to be pretty much over. We can see how he plays. Regardless, really good picks from Fog of War as well. So Lulu cannot see the hook. Basing without dropping vision, I never like it. I said already, we can drop these two wards here. Drop the ward in mid lane also. Let's see if he does. Ward mid lane. He's going for another fight. Enemy team already gave up. But, well. No ward here. I like this ward. It's not very popular, this ward, but I like it a lot. Since I saw it in Keria do it, I like it quite a lot. Gives a good information on what the enemy team wants to do when they are behind. This one with the mid ward is pretty nice. And he's playing all the time in fog. You guys see that he doesn't show on mid lane waves, right? He's not showing on the mid lane wave. And he's just staying there and waiting for his team to drop a CC. And now he's going to look for ultimate, most likely. He has no ultimate. Oh, he had ultimate, but he didn't use it. And you guys see that he's living in the jungle. And he's looking for hooks all the time. He hit every single hook, doing the same thing, by the way. And here gets punished by the male reflect. I will just say that dropping vision here, for example, will help Garen get the tower. Playing more for the side lane towers like he did here is better than kills in mid lane. But I do understand that 21-5, so he just wants to enjoy himself as well, right? Makes sense. Now they end up resetting, and I think the game is pretty much over, right, at this point. It will take 5 more minutes to end the game. And this is a situation, if I'm the enemy team, like Ashe, Lulu, Mel, Amumu, and Malphite, I will surrender, right? I know this is a very popular belief to not surrender or never surrender, but this game is, you can surrender and go to the next game, no? Why would you keep playing this game? No one wants to play the game. Like the thing is that I think you don't surrender when people want to try hard and trying to win, right? Even if you have a bad comp or the situation is really bad, if the players on your team are trying to win, then I don't think you have to surrender. But Lulu gave up already, and Ashes gave up already like long time ago, sadly, right? So yeah, this game is just going to be like a fiesta. We can watch it till the end because we watch every game till the end. But Pyke did okay. Improvements compared to the other ones. So I'm excited to see the Diamond and Master players playing Pyke because it's going to be night and day, of course, right? Because this champion relies a lot about not only skill but also game knowledge, right? If you have good game knowledge and know what to do with the champion, it's a different champion, I would say, no? More powerful when you know what you're doing. So already we saw what Pyke does when he's playing with not being seen. And they get 2 inhibitors already. I mean, it's just a question, moment. Like, it's minute 20, I think this game finishes, right? So, yeah. Nice. And here it already becomes a good champion, Pyke. It becomes a really good champion. Where the Pyke mains that are here know what they are doing. This guy is not a Pyke main, he's actually a Bard player, but for like it's the same concept, no? Playing Bard or Pyke is the same. It's just that Pyke you have probably more, well, Bard has also like electrocute now. He's abusing the electrocute with Bard. So he's not doing that bad. 64% win rate. He was doing pretty good. This guy will end up Diamond really soon, right? Okay, let's go for another Pyke player. This time, Diamond player is going to be Flying Leonidas or Leonidas. I don't know how to pronounce it. We have 1 game, I think, only of Pyke here. He plays Pyke a lot. He's 8 games of Pyke. He has been Diamond for his entire account, at least. Diamond 4, Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 4. So he's a perfect Diamond player to watch. And we can watch this one, no? Maybe I had an idea of another game that we could watch. No, let's watch this one. 6-10-17, it's a win. He's playing against Fiddlestick, which is a easy game for him to play in terms of pressure early game, because Fiddlestick is hard to gank early. So I want to see how he plays, especially with good laners, solo laners as well. Not the best bot lane because it's a K lane, but he has good solo laners to move around. So let's watch this game also. And then we have a Master OTP. And then we will see in Challenger what we can do. What we can, which Pyke player we can watch. Let's go. 6-10-17. It's a win. I'm curious how he plays it. Let's see the runes as well once we are in game. All right, Diamond already. Full Diamond game. Full Diamond game. Okay. Pam, 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 pam. Let me fix this. Let's go for this. Zoom a bit out. Let's see the runes. So this time you guys see we're going up, and what I'm saying, it pops. Sudden Impact and Deep Ward. I like more Sudden Impact than Deep Ward. I mean, than Chip Shot. The thing is that Chip Shot, again, I would say is better for Q auto attacks, and be poking with the Q, right, in lane. Which is depends on the matchup. I think here, to be fair, it's a bit better to start with, to poke with Q and punish. But he starts with E. He already trades flashes with Katarina. Why is this good? Because Ryze can bully Katarina more. And also Caitlyn Pyke is not like extremely strong lane compared to Caitlyn, to Kai'Sa Lux. Both lanes are a bit weird because you have Lux and Kai'Sa that doesn't synergize well. And you have Caitlyn Pyke that don't synergize well either, right? Here I think he should have made sure that he was a bit more careful. But again, Kai'Sa in early game, a bit meh. Also Lux with Ignite, you guys know I dislike it a lot. So maybe they suffer early, but they should be able to maybe even contest the Prior now that Lux has no Ignite and Q start. He's just going to use 1 potion and he will be fine. What's up, Alish? The Emerald was in good condition, but still really want to see the Master plus Pikes. Yeah, we are getting to good Pyke replays now, most likely, right? So here, again, he concedes pressure. He has E, he doesn't have Q, so he cannot fish for anything. And it's okay, right? It's okay to give prio in bot lane. You don't need to fight every single time. You just need to know when you have to fight or when you are strong to fight, right? That's what you need to make sure that you think of, right? Also, the jungler Vi is pathing down, so and he starts with sweeper. Second time, Emerald Pyke start with sweeper, Diamond Pyke start with sweeper. Maybe it's better to start with sweeper, guys. Maybe it's better to start with sweeper. Who would know? He tries to do EQ combo under tower for against Lux, dodges, still okay. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I like to do this type of series, because we start with the silver, then we go for gold. I could do iron, bronze, but I don't think there's a purpose for that. I think silver is a great elo to know what's happening, right? What's the main mistakes of the players that play this champion. Great EQ, then goes back, and yeah, we'll use the passive well. Uses top potions already, and now they have control. Once they have control, they can keep playing aggressive. He will go to the next push, and you see how if I pause, they need to respect, right? Once he's having control over the bushes, they need to play in this area, right? If Pyke, for example, was here and here all the time going in and out, Lux and Kai'Sa could be fine in this position, plus the engage of Pyke loses potential. Why does it lose potential? It's because you are showing. So if, for example, you try to EQ, Lux can just cage you, and you are going to be, like, you are not going to be that efficient. But here, he's way more efficient. Look for the hook. We'll look for an E, because he knows that has no flash. And here, Caitlyn only needs to push one button, no? He only needs to press one button, which is Q, and Lux is going to die. So you make everything very simple for your team and for your AD carry. Boom. Not even Q, like one auto attack, and she gets the kill. Did Caitlyn play pretty good? No. I mean, she could be further up. She could play a bit more aggressive, but Pyke did everything, right? Support players do everything. Most of the times you are the one that has to carry the lane, and you have your AD carry that can follow, right? He looks for the EQ combo as well, because it's a long lane. He can do that. Now, if he trades 1-for-1, it's not going to be that bad, because I mean, Kai'Sa should be able to lose this wave. Now, I don't know if they end up dying to Fiddlestick here, but I mean, Vi is going to get the kill, right? So it looks good. Not a bad trade. Now, Pyke here is not going to do anything bot. So for me, it would be surprising if he goes back bot lane. He's probably thinking now, what can I do, right? Bot lane wave is not in the perfect state because it didn't crash. So maybe he wants to go bot and make sure that he crashes the wave. In my opinion, a roam in top lane here will be beautiful, right? It will be a beautiful roam in top lane because you can kill the set, give an advantage to Wukong. But he prioritized like making sure that bot lane is in a good state. But bot lane is in a good state right now, right? So in my opinion, missed an opportunity to go top and punish this Wukong freeze, because now set is in a really bad spot. Imagine Pyke appears here, they end up killing the set 100%. He can help the Wukong crash, and it will be so nice. Now he still goes bot lane and try to repunish, right? The Lux. I mean, Lux cannot play as well, right? So the thing is that trading 1-for-1, I'm not sure if it's the best thing to do. Can Caitlyn win? I think Caitlyn loses, no? 1v1 against this guy. Ooh, close. The wave is in a bad state. I think he rushed too much the fight in bot lane. I want to see the fight in bot lane, what exactly happens. You see that he comes from the river. This is not a bad idea. Gives you a lot of options. Makes the Q and full Halo Blade combo. In my opinion, he should have started running a bit earlier. But yeah. Decisions. Top lane dies. If he roams top lane, I think Caitlyn will be fine, right? He will be fine. And just being able to farm, wait for the Pyke to come back. He's a bit FK here, Pyke. I don't know what happened. Going back bot lane here is okay. The wave is in a bad spot, so can help the Caitlyn out. Lux is mid. Dropping this pink ward is the best. It's not that bad. I mean, he falls a bit off, like not knowing. I mean, there's not much he can do, right? Under tower. Caitlyn is true that if he hooks, Caitlyn can maybe trap, look for something. He's fast reacting onto the river move. Stick is on void grabs. He doesn't hit the dragon. You guys see that he is not hitting the dragon at all. He's getting rid of the vision. Controlling this bush is super important. Making sure that he gets rid of the vision. You see, all the time he's playing around this bush. Now they don't know, enemy team doesn't know where he is. And it's way better for them in bot. I don't know if Kai'Sa warded here. No, no one warded. Lux didn't ward there. Playing 4 waves in bot lane, not that bad because you want the experience of level 6. I'm curious how he plays once he gets level 6. Now Ryze and... what's called? Ryze and Vi are coming bot and they kill. Nice. He gets ward item here, no? 400. I would stay for one more wave because you get the experience from it. And then base together with Caitlyn. But well, he based before. He doesn't have wards. So for me, it's like you need to make sure that you are playing for your ward item. You have one support stack. You can use it on the tower. And you can get the support item, right? Because now you open with vision. And that's big power spike for Pyke. It's a very big power spike. And he focused a lot on punishing bot lane over and over. I don't really like it here because if they get Pry on this wave, he gets also like early level 6. And yeah, he can punish bot. Nice. He dies. He has support item. Now I'm really curious how he plays from now on. He also is getting level 6 like half a level. He's going to go mid lane. Take the experience in mid lane, you guys see. He gets solo experience in mid lane, so he will get level 6 from this wave. And he's super happy now. So instead of going bot lane and not doing anything, he gets level 6 almost from here. 1 rose, for example, and he gets it if he finds a rose on the map. And he goes for deep vision. You see, 1 ward here, sees the fiddlesticks, maybe drops another ward. He doesn't need to drop another ward because they see fiddlestick. And because he gets deep vision, he's going to be able to make a play on fiddlesticks, right? Is it going to be a good play? Well, he missed the E, so he's going to end up dying. But at least he gets the opportunity to create something happen in the game. And Vi is going to be able to find another kill. Ryze gets a kill. It's a 1-for-1. It could be better, right? It could be like 1-for-0 and fiddlestick behind. But again, as I said, you need to open the windows of opportunities that you have in the game. And if you don't look for this type of stuff, you will not find these opportunities in your games, right? Now he has to make a decision, go bot lane or void grabs. They're going to give void grabs because this guy has no flash, this guy has no ultimate. So he's going to contest the vision. I don't know why going bot lane here. I think he can fight the ping ward. Nice. Is he going to hit tower? Well, Katarina's here. She TP'd bot. It happens. Does he kill? Oh, beautiful. Nice. He was doing fine. He was killing vision. Probably was going for the vision after. So yeah. Katarina TP'd. Died. Ryze is getting further ahead. This guy is winning top, so that's a plus, always as a support. Let's see what he does. He's going for Jomus. Going for bot lane. And here you see that he's not opening towards the wave. He's opening directly towards the river with Vi. Oh. They find Fiddlestick. He keeps going. Gets the kill onto... Oh. It's a bit of a messy fight. Now, I would like him to get the vision here. Is he going to do it? Did you see? This is the thing. he doesn't do it instantly, but he remembers, I have wards, everyone is dead, I'm going to ward deep. Look at him. He's thinking, he's processing, what should I do, what should I do? And then he goes, right? He sees the fiddlestick thing, gets rid of it, and now he probably is going to sweep vision, drop this ward. I think the vision can be a bit better. It can be, one ward could be here as well, maybe drops it after. But well, for sure can be way better, right? The vision. So he needs to get used to do that a bit more. Opens towards bot lane. I don't like the opening through here. I would like more an opening through here. And threaten from this area. I think is way better. you are never going to get a hook here, and you are going to put a lot of pressure from here and scout a bit more, and also like you're faster for mid lane if you want to move. So I don't like playing here. I think here is way better. He has sweeper, so I would think sweeping. I mean, he has Umbral Glaive. Ah, it's Umbral Glaive, no, not Jomus. That Umbral Glaive, yeah, you buy it with those two items. This one is better. Playing a lot around bot lane. Not that bad. But I will not go. I will not play around these bot lane bushes already at level 7. I will make sure that I'm here right now. So I have access to mid lane. Bot side jungle. Kaylin doesn't really need me here, right? And this is one of the main mistakes, like overall, is like being in lane too much. And from here, the vision is good. They see Fiddlestick as well. He has one ping ward, so he can establish there. And now Fiddlestick is in a lot of problems. That's going too fast. No ultimate from Vi, so he just went too fast there. They get the tower, but he died for no reason, right? He didn't need to die there. Wow. That was close. I mean, Kaylin survived 2 times. Very close. Alright, what to do here? Maybe look for something on top lane when you open the map. Is he going to go bot lane again? I mean, Kai'Sa killed, so maybe he's going bot. For Dragon. He's a bit FK right now. He died a lot, Pyke. He died a lot. He's not he's playing the best out of every Pyke. Maybe the Emerald Pyke was okay, also decent. But he's doing okay decisions. Not perfect, but he's playing fine. But he died a lot. He died too much. He could have avoided some deaths. He's a bit impatient. Really good. Playing with the jungler, grouping up. Umbral Glaive is so obnoxious. Umbral Glaive is broken. Broken item. Let's see how he plays the fights. Plays with hook. You guys see? Plays with hook. Steps back. You want to play like this with Pyke. Try to fish for hooks. And with the hook, you don't commit all in. And then let your team play with that. He gets the kill. Drops the vision. He has the boots. No, he has Swifties. So he doesn't have Empower Recall. Recalls get new vision. Gets 2 longswords as well. And I want to see what he does from here. Goes together with Vi, clears vision, will drop the vision as well. Is he going to drop the mid lane ward? Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Together, you see, syncing up with the jungler, does a lot. In my opinion, again, ward here, ward there. It's going to be excellent for Ryze. I think vision-wise can be better. This ward is decent. It's also really good. And a ward in mid lane. That will be perfect if Pyke does it. He's going to drop a ward in mid lane. He is dropping a ward in mid lane, no? Oh. Dropping a ward in mid lane, basing and going top can be a good option, or just rotating directly to our top and killing Set is also a good option. I think it's a bit slow in that sense. Not having the habit to ward mid lane is very bad. Okay, Ryze dies. So many split pushing. So much split pushing. We split push for no reason at all. Like here, Ryze doesn't need to split push. He needs to push the wave. Like here. Like this is so bad. Here, move. Move towards mid lane. Move towards this wave and mid lane. Why do you split push? Just go this way. Play this next mid wave. And be with your team. So many mistakes. This Diamond 2 already. So many mistakes in side lane. Like, you're playing 1-3-1 is so bad, especially when you're winning. The game is won if you just make sure that you group up as well. And be active with your team. What happens? I like this item. Edge of Night against enemy team is pretty decent. Okay, they get Atakan. I don't know if they get the roses. This is because Ryze died on top and they forced Atakan, by the way. This is because Ryze died in top instead of shifting. And if Ryze here lost a lot in the game. I mean, his team decided to do Atakan. But if you are, for example, a mid laner that this happens to you, then you have control over the outcome of the game. You need to be really careful. Dying in side lane in mid game is not good. Like you see, like for example, Wukong is bot lane. Why is he bot lane, right? This wave is coming. He could be in mid lane in this wave here, like in this area, and play this mid wave here and flank the guy that is here as Wukong instead of being bot. And Pyke needs to be here also. Like I think Pyke being here is the best thing that he can do. And this guy is going to die again in side lane. You see? For no reason. One of the two, Wukong or Ryze, needs to go mid lane. Shift or fog. No, don't show on mid lane. Someone has to... You cannot be showing on 3 lanes at the same time. And Pyke needs to play with the jungler also. I mean, Caitlyn is super fed, but Vi is also... Like, wherever you are with Vi, you are going to have numbers advantage. He got deleted. So here, for example, Pyke is on top side, and Vi and Wukong are bot. So here, for example, Pyke wants to be running towards bot lane already. Like, him being top side makes no sense. He wants to be here, establish vision control for them here. This ward could, like, you want to be with your team and make sure that Wukong has vision so you can split. And you can make a pick together with your Vi. I mean, Vi went too deep here. Nothing you can do about that. Nashor is up, so maybe they want to do Nash. I don't know, how long is this game? I mean, not that long. We have some bad fights now, and yeah. No ward in mid lane is really bad. You want the ward in mid lane for sure. Looking for this play when there's no setup, no? Ryze is not there. Wukong is not ready to follow you. It's just a lot of random plays going on. Enemy team also doing a random plays. I don't think enemy team should be allowed to come back into the game. Alright. This is a good pick. From here they get Nashor. Vi is doing camps instead of Nash. I think they can do Nashor, they are playing Nashor. I don't know why Vi is doing camps, by the way. Why is she doing camps and not Nashor? Wow. Junglers. She's level 18. I mean, they could have done Nashor with Fear Stick Dead. And if anything comes, you can just fight them. Yeah. I mean, Vi has ultimate now. Maybe she wants to look for a ultimate. Yeah. One shot and then Nash. Good patience by Pyke. Yeah, they killed everyone. Okay, Wukong got a bit lucky there. He didn't play the best. That's a good trade. This is good. Playing in the jungle, making sure that you establish vision control there. Lux at least is warding mid lane. He's not warding mid lane at all. And this is the thing, like, playing one... I mean, Pistic is dead, so it's not it doesn't really matter. But you want to be grouping a bit up here and finishing in one lane together. Now, maybe Pyke can buff mid lane. Well, they are going to get everything here. Because Kai'Sa is dead and Pistic is dead, they can do whatever they want. Normally Nashors are not played that great. Talking about Nashors, next week, Thursday, I'm hosting a macro classroom on how to play Nashor. So you guys can check it out. What is the exclamation thing in the chat? Macro? Is it like that? I think it's exclamation macro, but I'm not sure if it's that. Alright. Let's go for the next one. The master one. And then we do challenger one. Let's look for a pro player for that. Yeah, it's exclamation macro. You guys can join the classroom there for the 13th of March. How to play with Nashor, because no one knows how to play with Nashor, right? I figured that out. So let's make sure that... Wait, Nightbot is not working on Twitch, or what's happening? No, I said master instead of macro. Alright, let's see. Pyke. This guy is OTP Pyke since forever. He's always been like a diamond to master. He's very annoying. He has been challenger this season, But he plays too much, right? He plays too much, and he's a bit crazy. He's a bit crazy. He also goes for these runes, as I told you. He goes for Nimbus Cloak and Celerity, right? He goes for what's called sorcery. I've seen a lot. Some Pikes go for more Scorch and Poke with sudden impact. I mean, with chip shot. I don't know if he changes runes depending on the matchups. Let me see. He doesn't change the runes at all, right? He also goes Relentless Hunter, which I said it's a better rune, in my opinion. And he goes for Swifties instead of the other boots. I don't know if Swifties is that good with Pyke. Maybe the new boots are better. I think situational for sure. How often is Nimbus active in a 20-minute match? We can check it out. We can check it out with this Pyke OTP. We are going to check it out right now. Let's see. We take it out the diamond board. Let's go for the master one. All right. So runes. He has played for 30 minutes. Well, let's see a 20-minute game, as you asked. 22-minute game. Nimbus Cloak active 6 times. 6 times has been active, right? Well, let's see another one. 24. I think 24 is a good 8 times, right? 8 times. Relentless Hunter. Move speed increase 32. I think Relentless Hunter is better than Ultimate Hunter for sure. I would like Scorch as well. Scorch Celerity is fine. Nimbus Cloak, Scorch with a chip shot if you're playing into a lane that you want to queue Poke. But that's what I've seen, right? From Pyke players all around the world, I would say. But I want to find a good matchup to watch. Not a long game, but a good matchup to watch. For example, this 4-4... For example, Kaisa Pyke into Erral Zyra. This is not an easy game for Pyke as well, because you don't have like that much CC, and Akali Talon is hard to play for Pyke. And Erral as well. This could be a nice game to watch. We could watch... what else could we watch? What do you guys think here is a nice game to watch? I mean, here is Corki Pyke into Tristana Yumi, right? It's 33-minute game. It's not a bad game at all, right? We could watch this one, how he plays against Yumi. What do you guys want to watch from here? I listened to the people. It's the master player. He's 400 LP, so almost Grandmaster. I mean, almost. Grandmaster in EU is like very, very high. A losing one, so we can learn. I mean, I think we learn regardless, no? From losing or winning, but we can go for a losing one. This one, for example. This one looks nice. Varus Pyke into Lulu Vayne. I think this one can be nice. It's a good game, actually. Good compo for everyone. What's up? What's up? Here we are, finishing the study room from Pyke. We have 2 games left. I said Pyke silver to Challenger in 4 hours, but it's more like 3 hours, no? I'm pretty fast. I'm on time every single time. Normally I stream for 4 hours, but in 3 hours I do this. I like it a lot. I like the silver and gold to platinum. It's always very interesting. Always the same mistakes as well. Or similar mistakes. So hopefully it can help you guys. Let's go for this one. 7, 6, 10. I listen to the people. If you want to see a loss, we see a loss. 7, 6, 10. What is it? Here, this one. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. All right. Master, eh? Master with Pyke. Let's see. We already talked about the runes, but we can talk about the runes here also. Sudden Impact. Hey. We have a win. Deep Ward and Relentless Hunter with Celerity Secondary. We started the stream with the silver and gold, platinum, taking chip shot, 6 cents. Right, all of this. Sweeper also, level 1. Right, Sweeper level 1, very important to have with Pyke. And again, I knew that I was right, but it's good to know I was right. It's always like reinforcing, like watching that and saying, okay guys, you see, what I'm saying is not a lie. So it's good to watch after, like low elo into higher elo. This is a Pyke OTP master. I know this guy. I've played against him a couple of times already. Pretty annoying to play against. He's really good with Pyke. He's a bit crazy as well, but we can learn a lot from it. We can see the mistakes or what he does, right? Pyke players or OTP players normally lack macro a bit, so maybe we can see some macro mistakes, but the fundamentals of the champion are going to be on point, I expect. So yeah. Here again, they ward the mid bush, and he controls the middle bush, right? He's not going to exit the middle bush. He's going to try to look for hooks on the middle bush. He exits now because he has no play potential or he has no spells, so he needs to concede the Lulu because Lulu has Q. So if he stayed on the middle bush, he would get Q'd auto by Lulu, and he would suffer a lot. Now he's going to fish with Qs, try to proc the Halo Blade there, but he's just looking for small trades, right? Now they get the level 2 control, and he might use one of his super item on the wave, but he should transition to the later bush in a moment, right? He's maybe looking for the level 2, exactly, there. Now, you see the difference? Pause. You see the difference now? They are level 2. Look where they are. Instead of being here, do you remember? It was the gold player, right? Who did it? So look the difference. And he stays in this bush and he controls the entire laning phase right now. Now the wave is going to crash. What is he going to do about it? Maybe what he could do is fish for a hook and just E out and look for one auto attack from the Varus. Not much more he can do, right? Under tower. So yeah. It's a bit sad you cannot 3-wave crash anymore in bot lane. It was way more fun that way, in my opinion. Now, the Amumu is going bot, and Hecarim is going top. So I'm curious how they play it, because they are in a spot where the wave is a bit awkward, and they have no jungle attention, right? An enemy team will have jungle attention. Zoe kills. Now they are going to concede the push. This is what we call a bounce back. Also like Halo Blades Varus, alright. Hecarim makes a play on top, he kills. They have to be patient. You see how patient they are? They are not looking for a play right now because Amumu is bot side. So any play they look in bot side is not going to be good for them because they are going to lose HP. So now they need to make sure that Varus can farm. Hecarim decided to path towards top lane, so it is what it is. They cannot abuse the bot lane because of that, because Hecarim path towards top. They have to respect. Now, they have a problem here that the wave is bouncing and Hecarim is going to be bot lane. So Hecarim is going to hover. Well, Hecarim is going to do Gromp Wolves and keep going up. And if there's a fight in bot lane, maybe you can adapt and play. Now, as a bot lane right now, you have to think, when do we base or what are we going to do? You see, now they have more control because they have the jungler bot side. They know Amumu is top side, or Amumu should be top side. So here they could be looking to fight, right? You see Hecarim is bot, he matches the flash of Vayne and end up dying. I think the bot lane from Lulu and Vayne played really, really bad, right? Really, really bad. They should never die there. And now Vayne is going to lose a lot. Now Pyke, right now, is going to keep going because this wave is too big to lose the experience. So maybe Lulu greets and is not basing. And that could happen, right? I mean, she's basing, maybe she cancels the base. You see? So Pyke is still fishing and making sure that she's basing and not catching that wave. Now, this entire wave lost is a big deal, right? Now, Orianna, what Orianna should be doing, if she's a good mid laner, she should ward here. Why? Because Hecarim made a play in bot lane now, and Orianna needs to cover this area for Hecarim because Hecarim is late on his Raptor camps, right? But is he going to do that? We don't know. You see? Zoe is coming here. So Orianna could ward the Raptors and make sure that Amumu is not stealing. Also, Amumu could maybe look for this roam, right? I mean, this steal. Maybe she does, Orianna. I don't know if she does. But Pyke opening here is beautiful because he's protecting the camp of Hecarim right now. So Hecarim helped him bot, and now he's opening here. Now, in my opinion, this is warded because Zoe was just there a moment ago. So he could have swept there. Like, it could be a bit better from Pyke. He could have swept, but well. Looks to impact mid lane. I don't really like this gank at all, right? This gank is very bad. Why is it bad, this gank? Is because Hecarim wants to farm. He already wasted time helping bot. So this gank doesn't look good. What do you want to do as Pyke here is just play the mid wave. Just play the mid wave, make sure you push this wave so Oriana can reset, or she's in a fine position and she cannot get ganked, right? But you want to play it from this side, from the top side, right now. Let's see, what's up, Nawel? Hello, good morning. So here, very not good. Not good to look for a play. It's too deep and you have no control. If your jungler was behind, for example, and you want to play this 3v3, then it's fine. But here, yeah, you are playing against, you are going to, yeah, just end up dying here. And that's not great. That's not good. Not good at all. Very bad play from Pyke here. Overforcing for no reason. This is a mistake. Big mistake from him. The game was going well. But no, this is not good. He needs to play. You need to play. At this level, you need to play with the tempo of the jungler. You need to know what the jungler is doing. It's very structured. It's way more structured than, for example, in gold and silver. Exactly. That area is too dark, right? Exactly. It's too dark to make a play and your jungler is not there. So you need to make sure how many numbers are there here. Are there. He's going to look for another play in mid lane. Why? Because Zoe has no flash. So he wants to punish that. And also he wants to be next to the Hecarim that is doing void grabs. Plus Varus can never get punished by Vayne Lulu, right? In bot lane. Varus is in a bad spot now because he cannot touch the wave. But yeah, he's just trying to overforce some mid lane. Which is not bad, but it's what Pyke OTPs kinda do. What's up, Philip? What's up, Sisi? Hello, NTR. NTR. Hello. What's up, Envy? Do you believe there are effective mage supports anymore? Feel the meta leans to engage Enchanter. I'm curious how the Pikes are gonna play team fights. I think, yeah, you can play anything in bot lane right now. It's fine. You can play anything you want. I think it's okay. I don't think this established meta. I think support meta is very, like, you can play whatever. It's okay. You need to know what you have to do. That's good. Any current thoughts on Tankion right now is pretty strong. I think Tankion has 5 different builds. You can go AD Tankion or Pantheon. It's also fine. Pantheon is the most broken support, I think, right now in the meta, honestly. The champion is too broken. But I played him so much that sometimes it happens that I get a bit bored of playing him. But I think the champion looks really good. Okay, Sisi. Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Well, let's see how he plays now. So a couple of mistakes, but overall not that bad. The mid lane mistake was a big one, but well. Now here Hecarim has a lot of camps, you see, because he stole the blue. They are going to make a play in bot lane. They have no Sams. Let's see what happens, because I was talking about the jungle. So I want to see more or less what happens here. Hecarim could skip camps and gank. Oriana is also moving. They also have level 6. Here, for example, it's a mistake from Pyke that he goes for the Q instead of the instant E. But well, they will get Lulu as well. Oriana has ultimate very soon, but I don't think Lulu can survive this. Now they push, crash, and he gets a ward. Now, if I'm Pyke, I want to open here. Because most likely Amumu is going to try to steal the camps of Hecarim, or he's going to try to make a play around topside. Or if Hecarim wants to invade, sync up with Hecarim right now. As fast as possible, you want to be with Hecarim, right? Let's see what he decides to do. He goes for a gank in mid lane Hecarim, which is really nice, using Sweeper. I think she's overextended for sure. She should die here. No, Hecarim has no ultimate, no. Well played by Zoe. Outplayed. Again, making plays without jungler and support together. They are not the best plays, right, in the world. Good kill. Let's see what he does after the kill. This was pink to work, right? Pink. Yeah, no, they changed it. You see how they is controlling the tribush, looking for place in the tribush. Now he's going to die because he goes to, like, he's not respecting that Amumu could be behind. But at least he's trying to force a place in the river instead of playing the lane all the time, right? Which ends up Lulu being very low and maybe looking for a pick. It doesn't work out this time around, but it's very normal to try to contest aggressive this bush. What could he have done better? Is that he does it on a timer where, for example, Varus cannot help, so he's on his own. So he needs to know that he should drop a ward here to see what's happening, right? Because if he drops a ward here, he knows that he can get the ward, but is unable to kill what's called the Amumu after, right? Or Amumu is going to be coming here. So the problem is he lacks that information and he's going to get punished for it. Yeah. Do you think what is that? Is better than Pyke? Thresh is better than Pyke. It's different champion, no? It's a different. Thresh and Pyke are way different. I think with Pyke you are able to do a lot more things around the map than with Thresh. But and also Pyke has more damage, so you can put more pressure on enemy bot lane. And Thresh is better in team fights to peel for your AD carry, for sure. And what is he going to do? You see that how he's going for vision? The vision could be deeper, but it's fine vision for the void grabs, so they will end up getting 6 void grabs. He's not hitting the objective. He's making sure that he, well, here the carry getting queued by Amumu there is criminal. Yeah. I think the positioning from Pyke could be like more aggressive, not letting Amumu in and then just go out. I think they cannot get the 3 void grabs. They need to get 2 or 3. I mean 1 or 2 and get out. He cannot get hit by that Q. That was a bit criminal. But you see it already. Established vision control, base. Now he's not bot lane that much, right? Compared to the other Pykes. Other Pykes would open bot lane all the time. He opens towards mid lane, plays the mid wave, and from the mid lane wave he plays towards the next objective, right? With the mid prio. Now the game is a bit messy. The problem also with OTPs is that they will play the game a bit similar all the time, even if they are behind, right? They will still try to make plays, even if they are behind, and they don't adapt that. I would say they will not adapt their playstyle that well, especially on champions that are winning early game, right? You should like the mid mistake was a big one in early game. At least in master, it will like they were in such a good spot and they lost so much from that. Now, why is he bot lane? Because pushing bot lane here is not that bad because it will help Varus crash. Here I'm not sure. I mean, it's okay. He needs to make sure that Varus can crash. This is like there's not much more that you can do, right? In the game. But in my opinion, they should look to reset a bit earlier. Okay. Yeah. She got the cleanse. I mean, he's going to look to play aggressive here because he has ultimate, so he wants to use the ultimate reset for something. Do they get the Zoe? They don't get Zoe. Hecarim is coming, so maybe they can do something. I mean, Zoe gives a fine shutdown, so it's not that bad to get Zoe here. Exactly. Alright, nice. You see how he plays from the flank position? It can be a bit annoying for the enemy team. In. Yeah, he's dead here as also. I think they all die, no? To Amumu. Amumu is the most broken champion in the game. Triple kill from Amumu. It happens. Amumu with Liandry's, steel caps, and what's called the armor thing, no? There's no way they kill him. By the way, if what's called if Orianna is dead, they have no damage to kill that guy. He's too tanky. Like Amumu 8-0. Amumu is just godlike. It's OP. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Amumu is broken. Alright, let's see where Pyke opens. He opens towards top side. Now the game looks rough, not gonna lie. I mean, Pyke is difficult to play in this game. I mean, Varus is great because you get the CC. And you can play... They have not great champions against Pyke. I mean, Lulu ultimate can be annoying for your ultimate. But yeah, he as you guys see, he tries to punish a lot mid lane. The only thing is that he has like this pattern of punishing mid, punishing mid, especially when you're playing against immobile mid laner like Zoe, because Zoe is not that mobile. But the first one put Orianna really behind and Zoe in a good spot. So that's the main problem in my opinion here. He hovers more in the river, so it's a difference, right? He's not showing on waves that much. He makes a play, he goes back to the river, drops the vision. Here he should probably look to base and look for another play because he has no more vision, right? Maybe, I don't know if he is going to do that. Have you ever done a video of or stream covering Senna? There's currently a Korean Senna main with like 60% win rate in Challenger. I'm curious how a Senna can be so consistent. We could do this one, but with Senna. Maybe next week we do the Silver 2 Challenger with Senna if you guys are interested in that. But I don't think Senna is a strong champion at the moment, but you can win with Senna. I mean, you can be Challenger with anything, right? Doesn't mean that the champion is that strong, right, overall. But you can be Challenger with anything. Any champion. Almost, right? I mean, there's Sona challenges and Zillion challenges, right? You can always find a way to win the game. That's what I would say. But I don't think it's a strong champion at the moment, Senna. I have a Senna guide when she was changed to Enchanter Senna. I have a how to play Senna Enchanter. I have that one. And I have some videos about Senna, but not that many. I tried to play Senna when the season started, but I just feel like the damage build is not the greatest. I think it's a bit of a scam. Alright, 1k gold for Nar. Again, a lot of fights in the jungle. You see there's not a lot of fights in the lanes when it's not needed. And trying to fight together with the team. Right, he got Scott, died. Yeah, I love Nico. I have a Nico guide, pretty long one as well. There's a lot of good information. If you want to play Nico, you have the Nico guide. Okay, he goes for Jomus first. They got at the Varus peak. Controlling this bush is very important. He doesn't have Amber Glaive, so it's not easy to get that ward. You see the difference between him and the other Pykes is that he's very patient on going in fights, and he's playing like the annoying player, right? He goes in, drags attention of the enemy, drops the dragon so it bounces the Amumu, and it creates space, you see? Like what he did here, compared to the other Pykes, is he comes here, executes one player, goes out, flashes away, goes here, goes here. Now Lulu and Amumu followed him the entire way. Now these guys, we can see it back, so you guys can see how you want to play fights with Pyke, and we can play it back. Look, he's patient, he's not throwing in anything. He could come here and drag them more attention, but that would work in a lower elo because people will fall for it. And here, you see, he could hook the Amumu, but he goes for the kill, slows this guy out. Now Amumu and Lulu are focused on the Pyke. Now he knows that with Nimbus Cloak he can get out with Flash, and now these guys are killing Ambessa, so the fight is also going on in this place, and he's just wasting the time of the Amumu and the Lulu. Now once he wasted the time of Amumu and Lulu, he's going to look for a flank, make sure that he's not seen, and from here he might look for more things, right? But if he has a ward, he can drop wards here. I don't know, he's not dropping vision, he's just going for the base, waiting for Orianna also to respawn. It's a bit strange, he could drop some wards on the dragon, but he's going to respawn with what? 2 ping wards, Certed Dirk, and Orianna TPs, and now he's going to be here. He has no ultimate, so it's a bit harder for him to play, so I'm curious how... Wow, Orianna Shockwave. From 0 to hero in this game, the Orianna. And now, yeah. How fast he gets one-shot, He's just running away. Now let's see how he plays it. I think I would go around if I was him. Or I would look for something here to get some vision control also. To be a bit careful. Yeah, he needs to be very careful. He gets hit by a Q of... yeah, that's how you want to play Pyke, by the way. Just throw that Q and poke, right? Play with your hook. He gets one-shot by everything. That's why Divine... what's called... Celestial Opposition is so good with Pyke. You see how patient he was? Like just throwing Qs and playing with the Qs. He still loses this game, but a couple of good fights, and he's back into the game. He goes back, gets he's preparing an attack, right? At the end of the day, hovers the Orianna lane. Now, Varus should be fine in mid lane, but he can get attacked if he's not careful. Sweeping around, making sure that Orianna could play the waves, but she has nice vision. Double mid lane wave. In my opinion, he should have been here. I think. Like Pyke being mid lane here makes not much sense. I would have liked Pyke to be more around Orianna, but well, it doesn't do much, right? Orianna should never die there also. It will not change anything, but yeah. Here I don't think they... Without Orianna it's hard to play this, and also like Gnar is not Mega Gnar. Yeah, Varus ultimate. Orianna did one good ultimate this game, but that's it. Okay, Gnar missed the ultimate. Did you guys see? This is Master, eh? 400 piece, they're missing everything. He missed the ultimate as well, and that's it. How much game do we have? Okay, they get actually good picks here. Wow, another shockwave, three players. And from here, yeah, push out lanes. What is he going to do? He goes mid lane. From here, he should ward mid as well. Not warding mid for me is criminal as Pyke. Especially when you're playing against champions that you can flank and you have good... like a really good TP from Gnar could be mid lane, right? So that's what I would like to see. He bases again for wards. Make sure that he establishes vision control for Nashor. And this T2. He a bit slow to react here, but yeah, Zoe completely criminal. I don't know what she's doing. And you see how there are 4 players here and 1 player in the other side. It's not like that's the main difference between low elo and higher elo, is that they are pushing as 4 together here. They are pushing as 4 together here, and 1 player is defending the other sides. You see? And now they are going to get inhibitor, by the way, of course, because they are 4 and the enemy team are 2, so they get the inhibitor. And that's what's the difference between Diamond, High Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger than Silver and Gold. We saw the games. Wukong is top lane, the other guy is bot lane, 2 people are mid lane, 1 guy is farming, but this guy is 4 people. Boom, push, push. You see? That's the difference, by the way, guys. The difference is grouping up when you need to group up and not split pushing the entire time. 1-3-1 is the worst thing that you can do in League of Legends. 1-3-1. And that's why I'm doing macro crash. And that's why I'm doing macro crash loom. So you guys know how to play those type of situations. And in the future, I will make sure that I make more content about macro. But sadly, it's too... It's not that easy. It's not that easy. And it's not that interesting, right? Because people prefer laning phase. On laning phase, there's too much things to talk about as well, and openings and roams. But this type of stuff wins the game, by the way, wins the games. Here, Pyke, for example, very bad. He's not resetting for wards like long time. So he has no vision control. He has some vision established. But well, enemy Amumu steal the dragon, right? Stole the dragon, sorry. But because he stalls the dragon at minute 25 plus, they're going to do Nashor, right? How should they play Nashor? Well, next week on Thursday we will see. But how should they play Nashor is they should play 4 bot lane and 1 mid lane, and that's it. Nash should be mid lane, and the rest should be bot lane. Here, for example, for me it's a waste of time to be here. And Varus should not be mid lane, it should be bot. And yeah, fighting here. I mean, for me, this is really bad, that this wave is not, no one is there. And for me, it's really bad that he's doing red buff as well. With Nashor, you want to play fast. You see that they're rotating already towards bot. Someone needs to be bot, please. This vision is really good from Pyke. This is really bad from Hecarim. You cannot do a full clear, come on. Rank 1 in the world. I don't know who you are. Maybe you have a LoL pros, but yeah, you cannot be doing full clear while we are playing Nashor. We already wasted 1 minute of Nashor here. What is happening? And there's the standard mistake is that they are doing a siege in mid lane as 4, and Gnar is going to be bot lane. Gnar has no TP, So if they make a fight 5v4 in mid lane, the blue side team, they're going to win and deny the entire Nashor. Spoiler. I don't know what happens, but normally that's what happens. Because Nar is going to pressure bot. Now enemy team is going to say, okay, there are less players, and they will end up fighting without Nar, and they will end up winning. Sometimes that's what happens. Is it going to happen here? Well, we will see. Amu obviously is going to look for an engage. Good ultimate from Varus. Nar is moving, which I like. And this is a 5v5. But it started already without Nar being here. But this is not the worst, because Nar is going to be here. So Nar grouped up. I liked it. Instead of staying here and hitting. I mean, he could hit, actually, and keep pushing. And get that inhibitor as well. And I think it's not the worst idea. But he needs to trust his team. And Orianna was playing too much with fire there. She had flash. But Nar keep pushing bot lane, I don't think it's a bad idea. They just need to be a bit more careful here. I mean, I don't think Nar playing here is that bad. But, like, this is, you know, like Nar is watching this and he's saying, okay, guys. We have to relax. And also they could rotate towards bot lane here. Pause. This, instead of fighting here, they could rotate all here, get this tower, get this inhibitor together as 5, and get this inhibitor together as 5. Instead of maybe risking a 4v5 fight. And Nar could, they could get more out of it, for sure. But at least they are grouping up, right? They are putting numbers, which is unimaginable in low MMR. You cannot even think about it, right? Even if you force your team, they don't know how to do it, right? Holy moly, what is this Nar doing? What is that going? Look at Nar. What is Nar doing? What is that flash? They win. They lose this game, I think, no? But it was it didn't look like that good. I mean, early game was okay. Then he messed up. Then the fights were good by Pyke. Of course, he's OTP and high elo, so he knows how to fight. And then he's in a position to win the game. But I think they end up misplaying a lot here. What happens? Look. 1 ping ward, 2 ping wards, 3 ping wards, by the way. I'm happy to see that. But they're not going to win. So 3 ping wards from the team. That's nice. Orianna's positioning is really troll. And she's missing the ultimate as well. Wow, the Lulu. The Lulu went in, eh? Double kill from Pyke with the ultimate. Yeah, but Vayne is... you cannot touch Vayne here with Pyke. You cannot do much. They're getting soul. Yeah. Very bad from... what's called? Very bad from Orianna. Orianna threw there. 1 HP the inhibitor. It doesn't change anything. Topside inhibitor is also up. Lulu has no flash. Mistake from Lulu being there. Orianna trolled this game. I mean, she got 2 really good ultimates or 3 really good ultimates, but the positioning of Orianna is horrible. She died again, right? Not much you can do about that. They end up getting a pick on Varus. They get Nashor. He tries to backdoor. Gets 1 inhibitor, but it doesn't matter. If they have Nashor, if you don't have 3 inhibitors, the pressure is not that high. You could play for Elder. Ekarim ends up dying. Here is a disaster already. If Ekarim dies, Amumu just needs to go bot lane with his team instead of being mid. He's going to transition to us bot lane and they are going to be together, no? Yeah, they're going to end up being all of here together and that's it. I don't know where Amumu is. Amumu is a bit late to the party. But yeah. They just... you see how they end up on 1 lane? No one is top lane. No one is mid lane. Everyone is bot lane and just they look to finish the game, right? They fight together and that's it. The death timers are too high to ignore. I'm punishing. Alright, was a good game. It's a good game. Apparently it's big in China Super Server. Nico support. I mean, Nico support in Asia is played a lot. It's very, very popular. In NA and EU it's not that popular. But yeah. I would like to see Janna one like this one. Currently stuck in Emerald. Need to figure out my mistakes. I mean, I'm going to tell you a secret, Bellingon. is that I'm doing one champion, right? I'm doing one champion each time, which maybe like, for example, you're watching the Pyke one, right? You're watching this one as Pyke. And you say, okay, it's Pyke. It's not Janna. So well, I watch a bit and that's it. But I cannot learn because it's Pyke. But the secret is that every single one that I've done 4, and this is my 5th one. Every single one of this series or days that we are doing this, the champions that are not your champions will help you learn how to play your champion. If that makes sense. The mistakes that the people here are doing with Pyke is the same mistakes you are doing with Janna. And you can pick things that they are doing that doesn't have to do with Janna and implement it in your game. You don't need to wait for me to do Janna 1 because maybe Janna 1 is in 2 months for you to learn and improve, right? That's the thing. Probably you are doing it already, right? And you are just saying it because you want to see Janna. But that's the general thing. For example, I did the Lax one. The Lax one is great to watch if you want to learn how to play, how to bully in bot lane and how to play with ranged supports, for example. You don't need to be a Lax player at all to get a lot of info, right? We are watching Danny, for example, is here and a lot of you guys are here every silver to challenger, and he can tell you the same thing. Every guy, every silver player and gold player does the same mistakes. And you are in Emerald, right? You told me Emerald. In Emerald, it starts to be a bit more mixed, right? Emerald is like a elo that starts already to be good, but also the same mistakes are happening around mid game, right? Late game, and all of this. I would love to see a Pyke Challenger review while playing in Plat or Diamond to see how they influence their teams. I mean, we're going for the Challenger player now, but I want to do something special for the Challenger one. I want to do something special for the Challenger one. So let me see if I can do it. Let's go for Korea, right? Prospectate. Maybe we can find a Pyke player live and in Korea Challenger. And we can do it live. That's my dream. That's what I want to do. So, for example, here, this guy started. Is he playing against a Pyke? As Master, right? He's actually playing against Rakan. Let's see if we can find a... But this is not Korea, no? It's Korea? Some guys from 100 Thieves. I'm just seeing if we are able to get a good Pyke game. Maybe this guy is playing with a Pyke player. No, it's... You see Pantheon against Elise. Pantheon against Elise. Wow. Pantheon against Elise, guys. I think this is the same game, no? Oh, Lulu against Poppy. Pantheon is broken, guys. Pantheon is very strong. Yeah, I get it. I watched Janna replays myself for high elo, and it seems like what's similar to them. I do mid wards, deep wards before objective, and etc. Yeah, but the thing is that when you watch the replays, I mean, compared to this thing is that if you watch the replays on your own, you can learn a lot, which is really nice. But here I'm explaining you, right, from my perspective as with my experience, what is good and what they are doing wrong or what they could do better, right? But it's really good that you watch those type of replays. I think it's very smart from you. You learn a lot. You should be able to learn a lot. I'm just trying to fish for a Pyke game, guys. I think we can get it. I think we can get a fish for a Pyke game if we wait for 1 minute. I can answer questions meanwhile. I have more time to talk. Let's get rid of the master one and let's start for the challenger one. I need to inspectate then from directly from the spectator. Everyone should be playing right now, right? So what we can do is also leaderboards and just watch. So for example, this guy. I think everyone should be in game. Like everyone is in game. Like you see, everyone is playing in Korea. Is insane. Like you go for any player here, and 11 minutes ago, this guy 22 minutes ago, everyone is playing. Everyone is playing. I mean, it's the time to play, no? There, but everyone is queuing up. You see, 1 hour ago, this guy is in game probably. Kellen as well, right? Or is queuing up for a game. Everyone is so active in this server. Very, very active. Look, this guy. He played 4 hours ago. He's a Pyke player. He's not in game right now. Everyone is playing. Like a couple hours ago. Hi, I'm new to your channel and your videos got recommended. I watched your laning fundamentals video. That's a really good one to start little. That's a really good one video. And it was very helpful. I'm Emerald. I'm playing Lulu Nami Medio. Do you have coaching for those champions or mainly engage? Coaching or content? I have content from Lulu and Nami a lot. Melee not yet. Content I have a lot. You should check out the other ones, live streams. I have an unranked to master with Lulu and I'm doing an unranked to master every Friday with enchanters only. With enchanters only. I want to fish, guys. I want to fish for one Challenger Pyke player from Korea. That will be very, very nice. That will be like my dream right now. Let's see if we can get it. Engage as well. I've engage content as well. This guy. They just started a game. Lulu against Pyke. You will see. Oh, is it? It is, no? Lulu against Pyke. Challenger Pyke. We got it. We fished for it. We got it. OPGG. Oh, guys. We got it. I'm so happy. Okay, ads. Spectate. I need to get rid of Vanguard, I think. Watch it. Oh, guys, we got the Challenger live from Korea right now. Nice, it worked. Oh, Korea players. Korean Challenger Pyke. Minute 0 as well. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. This is for me and for you. But this is, I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, yeah. Use the right timing too. Yeah, exactly. We have Korean Challenger, solo queue, Pyke live from now. This is live. I mean, obviously this is delayed 5 minutes, but it's happening right now. I cannot skip forward. You see? I cannot skip forward. The runes he's playing? Sudden Impact, Deep Ward, Relentless Hunter. That's what I said. Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. So the same runes than the guy that we just saw on Master. Now he's playing against Zeri Lulu with Jhin. A very easy lane to play, to bully, and roam a lot, right? You want to roam a lot against Zeri and Lulu, because you cannot do much, and Jhin is great champion to stay alone. Also, like Nocturne is going to full clear, and Ivai is going to full clear. He starts with Sweeper as well, so Diamond player, Master player, and Challenger Pyke player, every one of those has started with Sweeper, and they play for the bush control. Yeah, Lulu is very strong. She got a bit nerfed, but she's very strong. And welcome to the channel. I'm happy you like the content. I will also recommend you the 10 super main mistakes that you guys do. It's like a Jana in the thumbnail. And say, season 15, hashtag again? Something like that. But that video is also pretty nice to watch as a support player, I would say. Going against my favorite support, Lulu. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Question, when your teammates makes the mistake of going 1-1 with natural buff, where do you as a support go? Is there a way to make it 1-3-1 not fail? Ping to rotate, you know, or right. There's not a good way to do it, Danny. I have to work on the presentation for next week, and I will try my best. But there's not a way that you can put numbers advantage, right? Zeri Lulu, okay, I want to explain this, for example. Zeri Lulu are playing up. Oh, the hook is insane. And insta ignite, by the way. Pop the sweeper and stay in the bush to deny vision. Like in Korea, they fight the level 1 and 2. They're always fighting. They heal instantly. They barrier the force shot. So you see, they heal for damage. They barrier for the damage. He doesn't wait. Zeri doesn't wait to barrier to get one shot and killed. She barriers the fourth shot. So yeah. Very aggressive, very aggressive. And Zeri and Lulu are playing up in the lane, and Pyke is playing in bush control. So when you're playing up the lane, you can push and get control for the level 2 while not contesting the bushes. Because you cannot contest the bushes into Pyke, but you can contest the top side into Pyke and Jhin, right? Because you are a double range. You see how they are a double range and they are not scared to play that. Now, for your question, Danny, about Nashor, there's not an easy solution. You cannot put numbers if you are 1-1, because wherever you go, you are losing on numbers. The only way you can do it is pinging and talking to your team and making sure that you make a call that let's rotate to bot, let's rotate to top lane, right? And put numbers. Siege, bot. You know? There's not an easy solution. If there were an easy solution, I would tell you. Be lucky that you are playing with your duo. So If you play 2, it's super easy. He can fish for hook. Yeah, Zeri is going to punish. Really good Zeri. You see the nerves that Zeri has in this. I mean, who's Zeri, by the way? Zeri must be a pro player as well. Everyone is a pro player here, almost. Right? Or playing in academy. But Zeri didn't E. She waited for the hook to E. And beautiful. Like, mechanically, it's just beautiful. Try to fish for the hook. Didn't work out. And Zeri Lulu is winning against Pyke, which is normally you would say, I cannot win this lane. But they are playing really well. Your chance to plug your class. Exactly. Exactly. I'm plugging my class every time. Guys. Also, if you are a tier 2 supporter or tier 3 supporter, you get 2 classes, by the way, a month, no? For the same price. So I think that's a bit of a banger. The good thing is that the VOD will stay there. So if everyone wants to learn that, then they can always access that. It's also like for the future. You struggle as Pyke as Lulu. You guys want me to explain you how they play the lane as Lulu? And we can go back. We let the replay charge a bit. Let's go for a bit of an in-depth explanation, no, on how they played it, because maybe that's interesting for you guys as well, no, for the Lulu one. You guys want to see how they play Lulu against Engage, okay? So we do that as well. So Zeri Lulu, so how this lane works is Pyke is going to control bot lane bush, and he's going to go up or down depending on how much control do they have in the lane. If they are winning in lane control, then he's going to go up, and if he's losing on lane control, he's going to retaliate towards the other bush, right? He's going to try to get control on the middle bush. So what Lulu and Zeri want to do, if you split the bot lane in half, they want to play up and control from here and push from this side. Once they're pushing from this side, they are going to kick Pyke from the other side, right? So you exit, you make sure that the melee champion gets kicked by you controlling the top side of the lane. You will see right now. So Lulu is going to hit Q, try to hit Jhin as well. Obviously, Pyke is putting pressure on bot side. Now you are going to play here up. You see how they are playing up? So Lulu is able to hit the minions, and they are getting control for the level 2. Now it's going to be contested because it's close, right? 1 Q of Jhin will clear this, and they play together. You see how Zeri and Lulu play together to bully the Pyke out? Now, once the Pyke hits the hook, which is a good hook, tries to follow up with more auto attacks, Zeri instantly goes in front, and from here, they trade, right? They do the heal and barrier, and now again, they are going to do the same. Now they get level 2, and from the level 2, they have entire control of the laning phase already, right? Because she steps up, gets a good EQ, but because Pyke is level 1, they cannot punish. And also, he has no HP to do so, and the wave was against them. Now, from here, they just need to make sure that this wave gets killed as fast as possible, because they want the wave to come towards them, and they are unable to poke them under tower because the wave is not that big. So that's how they played it together really well, especially placing this ward and playing together very, very close to each other and helping each other out when they needed to, right? Again, the same thing. They are going to play up, and they are contesting and walking up also together, right? Looking to E the Pyke, and here they have to run. So here they're in a problem. There's a problem, but they both have flash. So while Pyke is charging the Q, they are not as scared to just running away, so they turn and fight the Pyke. Because even if Pyke hits the Q, right, they can still flash it. So they make sure that they pressure Pyke, so he has to E out, and they lose a lot, right? So that's what happens. That's the early levels how you want to play. Also, Nocturne is not a ganking champion, so it's going to be hard for Nocturne to punish this type of lane. Yeah, banning Pyke is good. I mean, I usually ban Pyke, but I don't ban Pyke because of me. I ban Pyke because you will see later on, he's going to put a lot of pressure on the map, and Lulu will not be able to follow that well. Or that's what should happen, right? So here they will crash the next wave, and I'm curious what he does when the wave crash. You see how he's not able to push the wave that much, but well, he looks for a E. Barrier again, really early from the Lulu, from the Zeri. You see how they barrier instantly? Now, how does he play with this crash? I'm curious about that. Is he going to stay around, fish for hooks? Yeah, he's going to stay around and fish for hooks. Stay one more wave. The wave is neutral. You see that Jhin is not perma pushing, so they will try to look for to punish the guy. Yeah, he dies. No barrier. It's hard for Zeri to play that up. I think she has to be more patient and wait for Vi to help or something. Right, let's see what Pyke does. He resets. What is he going to buy? The boots? Yeah, he buys the boots and he's out of here. He's going to play with this team. You see, Lulu is also moving towards mid lane, and Pyke is going to be fast on mid lane as well, together with the jungler and the mid laner. Okay, this is a top lane move. And he's going to soaking experience here and maybe helping the Orianna to reset. No, he's directly going towards bot lane. He knows the wave in bot lane is bad for Zeri, and that Lulu is not nearby. But I mean, Zeri is just going to leave. He looks for a small trade, knows that this is not accessible for them to play anymore. So he's going to play bot lane wave. Okay, interesting. He goes directly to boss bot, forces the Zeri E. And yeah, going to 2v2 right now. And Nocturne should probably look to top to bot. Okay, we missed an engage here. You see how they keep the wave neutral as much as possible? Because now Lulu and Zeri need to step up to get the access to the wave. And Pyke can look for this type of engages, right? Any CC champion is good into Pyke. And also champions that can roam. Nautilus is fine, Rakan is fine. Pyke always can play against those. I mean, Leona is also good because you hook Leona, you're not going to kill. And she can use that hook to engage on your AD carry. So those type of champions, I would say, are the best. Here they play better with the wave management, right? They crash the wave, and they wait for the wave to come back. Yeah, and they play like that. He's going to base. He has ward item. Now, this is exciting, right? He has ward item, a pink ward. And I'm curious how he plays this. Is he going to open mid lane? Help to crash this wave with Orianna, I think. No? I would go mid lane wave, or is he just hovering? He just hovers. He is not stealing that much XP. Is he going bot lane again? He ping what's this? Yeah. I would like him to get more information on enemy jungle, I think. Going through here. Drop a ward here and then move. Could be good. He's holding a lot on his wards. He also lost the ping ward. Not that great. He's dropping one ward here. He's going to keep playing bot lane. Okay. I mean, his laners are not that great to gank. I mean, top lane it can be fine, no? It's Jace. Jace is not that mobile. Good ward from Jhin. Bot. Good info. Maybe they can bait the Vi. No, they know. He's playing a lot for lane, so I'm curious about that. Interesting. He's fishing for hooks. You see, he hooks and doesn't go in. He hooks, doesn't go in. He will hook and go in when he has a good opportunity to do so. Like here, for example, he can E back, but he holds his E a lot. You see? He holds his E a lot. Yeah, Lulu's going to have to ult here, I think. Beautiful flash follow. So he's playing a lot more for lane. I think they are playing really well with the lanes, with the waves as well. A lot of good opportunities. Now he opens them up together with Nocturne. Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. Dark. Selected Dirk with wards and a pink ward. You see, now he opened with the Nocturne, and now Nocturne has a free kill because he played with Pyke together. They played together, and now he gets an action on top lane, which is the easiest lane to gank, in my opinion, because he has no mobility. And you see that now he is forcing Lulu to also move towards top, right, and to match the Pyke move. That means that now Jhin is 1v1 in bot lane and should be able to win. It was too close, because Zeri as well, level 6, gets a big spike. But you are forcing Lulu into not a nice I mean, Lulu roaming, she doesn't really want to do that, right? So it was fine. They're in a good spot. 2k ahead. Pyke is coming really fast with the new boots, right? Mobility boots. He's contesting through mid lane. Also, Urgot is opening through mid lane, so they will create a 3-man block here. These are really good ping ward from Orianna to deny the vision. And he's going to get a ping ward here for sure. Exactly. Aurora's here. And one ward over the wall. He missed the ward. Exactly. There we go. A ward over the wall. So I kind of know exactly where they are going to ward. It's actually a bit funny, but well. That's the system they have, right? All the time. Oh, fish for a hook. Maybe they can play. He plays slow. You see he's not going in. He needs to play patient, right? He needs to hold his ultimate, see what's happening. He missed the ultimate. Vi does really well avoiding it. Jhin also opened towards mid. So he looks for opportunity. And Zed is getting a lot in bot lane. So I'm not too sure about this Jhin opening, by the way. They get 1 kill for 1 kill. And they are losing a lot of wave on bot. And no TP from Orianna and no TP from Urgot. That means that they are suffering a lot here. And Aurora is going to be able to take the wave. So they lost 2 waves for the move from Jhin there. Not the best. Not the best. Not the best. So yeah. I mean, Pyke is really strong if you can hit that ultimate. He was very patient with the ultimate, but Vi did really good with the flash to deny it. Oh, Vi is dead here with the ultimate of Urgot. You guys see that he's not going bot lane again. So we saw that Pyke, for example, in gold, the Pyke in gold or silver, I don't remember. His AD carry was really fed, and so is Jhin, but Jhin already has static shift. So with static shift, he's going to be able to wave clear alone and play 1v2. Now, this is the one that I wanted to see earlier. And he goes back bot lane now. Once the cannon wave comes, he goes back bot lane. Now this is warded. He's level 9 against level 8. Even losing 1 wave, I would say, in bot lane because he got the wave in mid lane. So he's still ahead in level. He's almost level 10 and Zeri is not even level 9 yet. So this guy is going to be level 10. He could give this experience as well if he wanted to. And he will get level 10. Oh, Zeri does a lot of damage. With Juntal there. Ultimate. Lulu Zeri, eh? Broken. She's winning this. Yeah. Wow. With the lethal tempo, with Lulu, with heal. Everything. Yeah. He can kill, by the way, with ultimate. Exactly. And he's going to kill this guy as well. Yeah. Beautiful. Also, he went for Celestial Opposition. Being patient. A lot of skill, by the way. The skill expression of Pyke is high. There's a lot of skill involved to do all of that, right? Make sure that you hit the 2 ultimates. Make sure that you clutch that. And you get both Zeri and Lulu when your jungler just inted a bit, right? Yeah, they needed to respect there. But they were cocky. I mean, they are very confident, right? Zeri was really confident. Very, very confident. Let's see what Pyke does now. He gets Amber Glaive first item. Then goes for... What's Celestial Position already? 2 pink wards, which is interesting. I want to see how he uses those pink wards. Now, he's going to hover mid lane. But you see that he's going to hover mid lane. But in my opinion, he's not going to play the mid wave if Jhin doesn't need him. You see, Jhin is already level 10. And this guy is level 9. So, the positioning of Pyke is going to be like here, threaten. Now, transition towards mid lane. But... he doesn't really want to be in the mid lane wave. He wants to be creating pressure, sync up with the jungler on the jungler side, and play from this side and try to make some picks, right? Jhin is always able to join with the W and ultimate because he has a big range. So he's playing together with the jungler, hovering mid lane all the time. He's not playing on the mid wave. You see? Lulu is playing on the mid wave because it's more like if Lulu is not mid, they can never get the priority. Now, Pyke is showing on mid lane wave because he wants to match Lulu being there as well, right? He could be here, Pyke, if he wants to, right? And play for this tower because they will not get this tower from Jhin, right? So in my opinion, being bot is not the worst idea for Pyke and getting some vision. But well, he wants to play a bit with his AD carry, hovering the AD, make sure that he gets some vision around him as well, and deny the Lulu wards. Lulu also is doing a very good job to not randomly ward all the time. She pops the Umbral Glaive already from Pyke here, and now she can look for another ward in another spot, right? Lulu is also going together with Vi. Yeah. And Nocturne is getting discount. I mean, Urgot lost a lot, by the way. This Jace, I don't know who this Jace is, but this Jace is a monster. Yeah, Jace is a monster. He comes with almost two items already and attacks mid lane. Well played from him. Lulu gets eaten by Urgot. And also level 13 against level 11, by the way. If they get the kill onto Jace, that would be really nice. The shutdown and also level-wise. So Pyke is super difficult to pull off. Even if he's this ahead, it looks like it's not that easy to play. Obviously here, he's Challenger. He's really good, right? He will win any game that we just saw. But of course, he's playing against other Challenger players. So they know how to play against Pyke, how to punish Pyke. What Pyke is able to do, right? And they still got punished by him. That's how good this guy is. But to win with Pyke in mid to late game is not that easy. It's not that easy. You need to be very patient and understand what you have to do. Again, he's not showing on mid lane wave. He just dropped out the ward. And where he goes is to the mid lane bush, right? And he's patient. Just going to wait. Maybe Zerigo missteps and he can look for an engage, right? That's what he's looking for right now. Drops a ward in mid lane. They're going to play this next mid wave. What are they going to do? Nocturne and Orianna are hovering. If this was warded, that's pretty bad. They saw Orianna and they saw Nocturne. Wow, combo, no? Nocturne Orianna combo. They did it. Nocturne ultimates and Orianna ults as well. And they hit the Zeri. You see where he's playing? He goes in, goes out, and plays in a flank. And of course, compared to Lulu, he's not adding a lot to the team, right? Because he just gets one kill, and if his teams keep playing and doesn't play a bit slow around his hooks, they are going to suffer a lot. What's up, Guille-chan? Hello. Also, you guys see how grouped they are? They use Terra in the mid lane, they are all grouped. Who is bot lane right now? No one is bot lane, right? No one is bot lane. Who is top lane right now? No one is top lane from enemy team, right? Everyone is playing together, and together they push the lead, right? And this is the thing. Wow, Lulu gets a really good damage here as well. Also, this tower is super low. This tower is 700 gold there, and he's doing fine the Pyke, but not that easy to play Pyke. To snowball the games in high elo. Especially, and even in silver gold where we saw, it's not easy to play Pyke in mid game, late game. Not easy at all. Very difficult champion to pull off. Like here you get one shot, right? Like this guy was behind the entire game. He's not doing that hot. I mean, he's one on almost 2 items, but they just die. I want to show you guys this. So they finished the push, the blue side team, right? I put their vision only. Their Jace resets. Now, Aurora resets. Zeri already opened the map. Lulu stayed on the map. Now, they will take the portals. Vi is staying in the map. And they will take... Look where Jace goes. He's not going mid lane. He's not going top. He's not tipping top lane. He's not looking for a camping Gromp. They are all taking the portals. And they're all together. As 5. In bot lane. And this is how you play. Now one goes mid lane. This guy wants to reset. Are they going for playing for the tower? They're playing for dragon and then tower maybe. Jace is going to chase. They reset all together. Zeri resets. Jace resets. Vi resets. Lulu already reset. Now Aurora is getting the mid wave. Resets. Now he plays for camps because there's nothing to do. I'm going here. Sees Orianna. Maybe looks for Orianna or for the wave. And after that, he's going to use this ping ward to rotate, or use this ping ward to play, but he doesn't see anyone on the map. So he's going to rotate towards mid lane, you see? And now together on mid lane, they're going to be 4. And from here, he's hovering his teammates. And now, Jace is here to fight. You see, he's ready to fight. So instead of being bot lane here, and his team killed in mid lane, he's fighting with his team. So there are 4, and Aurora stop with 1. 4-1. And no one is bot lane. Look, no one is bot lane. And he got a triple kill. No, he got a quadra kill. No, in NA and EU as well. And not only in lower elos, in Master and Grandmaster, they do the same. This is one of the things that you have to explain players when they go into a professional scene and a professional how to play mid game and how to play around side lanes. It's like, this guy got a quadra kill, but he's not bot lane pushing. How many players think that you win the game by split pushing? No. You are fed and strong. You push and move and play with your team. Sometimes you have to play and pressure your enemy towers. I'm not saying that you have to move all the time. But you need to be present with the team. Because how many times are you splitting bot lane? Your team is fighting in mid lane. They all die. And you come here and maybe take the tower. Or maybe they defend it. And now they end the game. 22 minutes. That's why games take so long. When you don't know about this. And when you silence don't know about this. You guys remember the rise that we saw on Master or Diamond? I think it was Diamond. The Diamond game. Right? We saw the rise here. He died 2 times to Fiddlestick. Why? Because he's pushing like tunnel vision and pushing. Right? 1 ping ward, 2 ping wards, 3 ping wards, 4 ping wards, 4 ping wards on the map. Challenger, Korea. Right? No, 5 ping wards on the map. There's another one here. Every single player plays the ping ward. But then they will tell you, no, you don't need to buy ping wards because buying ping wards will reduce your chances of getting power spike. And these guys are the best players in the world, right? Of course, you are not playing in Challenger, right? Maybe you don't need to buy 2 ping wards every single base, right? But buying 1, 2, 3 ping wards as a mid laner or as a top laner is not going to destroy your power spike item. That's just a lie. It's just making sure that you don't understand how to play with vision, right? And from here, the Pyke cannot really do much. It's like a very nice game from blue side team and a good game from the red team, right? It's a decent game from Pyke, but it's just enemy team played better also. That happens all the time, right? So vision is super important, playing together is super important, and understanding how to move is super important, right? So when you watch, for example, Little, you said, I watched the Jana games, no? I think it was you. Oh no, who told me? No, it was not you. Someone told me that they were watching. Belligon, right? Belligon told me. I watched Jana Halo games, right? There's a lot of things that they do that's not going to happen in your elo, and a lot of things that you can learn from, right? As a support, what can you do to make sure that your team plays together and they don't perma-split? It's just communication and pings. Like push and move, right? Things like this are the best things you can do, right? So yeah, this is for the Challenger Pyke. I will show you an example of this, actually, that you can also do. Outplayed. I will show you one example of my games that happened on stream. It happened on stream. So I want to show you this before we finish. Is that I was playing... what were we playing? We played Rel, okay? And the game was in a really bad position. And we were losing this game very hard. And I know that the way that you win the game... Let me put my camera a bit bigger so you guys can see me. Finally. A bit. So the way that you win this game is by attacking side lane, you see? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ping on top of my Kai'Sa and say, move, you saw? Move to our side lane. And I'm perma-pinging. Now Kai'Sa is going to move because she saws the ping and she sees the play. She also understands the play, right? This is around Emerald Elo, no? I don't remember, guys, what Elo this was. Emerald, no? And now we make a play into Garen. And because Kai'Sa is moving, Garen insta-dies, right? Now, if Zac is good, instead of being bot lane, he's mid lane. And from mid lane, he pressures mid or defends mid lane, and we can keep playing on top. But Zac here does a mistake. He's going to a wave that is already dead. He's going bot lane because he only sees, I'm a top laner, so I go to bot or I go to top. So this is the main problems that side laners have and that I wish more people knew, right? Or more people tried. And of course, you are in this elo because you do this type of mistakes. But that's what I try to explain, right? And that's why I feel like learning about macro is super important. And that's why I'm going to do more macro things, more macro classes. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it for today, guys. It was fun. How much? 3 hours, almost 4 hours. So I took my time today. Ooh, this guy was let's see, who was the top laner? I was curious. Who's the Jace? Who is the Jace? It will show, no? It's a Sheer from GDG. Of course. It's a young promise, no? From Chinese team. GDG. Nice. Who qualified for top esports? I think qualified for the national event or international event. Okay, guys, that's it for the Pyke Silver to Challenger. You guys can find me on Discord. We have tomorrow we are going to play solo queue in this account. Okay, so we are going to play, trying to make as educational as possible on my stream account that is already 300 LP. So we are going to try to get Grandmaster. I'm not playing a lot, so I'm not like the elo that I think I could get. But step by step, we will get there. You can find me on Discord. I link my Discord, but Nightbot takes a lot of time to answer to me on YouTube. And remember, you have the event for Thursday, so I will explain that before we leave, I think. So how the event works is that here it is. You can what is it? Request a review, right, for every Thursday, and you link EuroPGG, you link the game, record it by Outplayed OBS, Medal, whatever you want. You upload it to YouTube, and then I will review it, right, for the event. You have the Discord there. You can read it, everything. It's a nice prize pool, I think. There's a lot of skins to gain. A lot of people will get skins after the event. So more people will also get, it will be higher and higher, okay? So welcome everyone. A lot of people joined. So I'm happy to see that. And that's it. Nightbot woke up and he linked the stuff. All right. Tomorrow more. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day and bye-bye.